Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually just on time. It's 7:20, so happy 7:20, ladies and gentlemen. The thing is doing the thing. Happy 7:20 again, because we probably didn't hear it the first time. Take it away, D.
What's going on, everybody? This show is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You have to be 21. That's 21 in El Francais to be here. If not, you have to get out. Back to you, Primadoro.
The correct nomenclature, dude. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please be of the correct age, dude. If you guys are children of any kinds, please leave. If you are mental children, that's a different story, of course. But if you are literal children, please go watch something else. How to read. I don't know how to read good. Perhaps there's the Derek Zoolander Academy. Perhaps they have a YouTube channel that might help you a lot in your schoolworks, ladies and gentlemen. But please, seriously, if you're a child, go watch something else. If you are an adult, you are, of course, more than welcome to hang out with us. If you are emotionally immature, that doesn't count. You're totally allowed to stick around. If we only counted emotionally mature people, I don't know if we would even have a panel here. So, ladies and gentlemen,
No.
you are exactly right. So, folks, you are welcome on the show if you are above the age of, well, in my case, in this area, it's 21. If the rules are slightly different where you are, please follow your local rules. We already have a nice little panel here, so I guess we'll start saying hello. But first, I'm going to say to switch to live chat there. Look at that. Miss Chronic is first in the chat. Heidi Ho, yourself. That sounds like an insult. Heidi Ho back, Miss Chronic. She's like, what do you mean, Heidi Ho yourself? No, Heidi Ho, cheers, Miss Chronic. Good to see you. She's first in the chat. D, of course, our illustrious, basically main moderator, is second in the chat. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. So please remember, if you have any, if you need to get onto the show, if you need to get a link for the panel or something, D is a great source for that. If you needed a link for the Discord, for example, D is a great source for that. If you have any problems, for example, if I don't know, if someone's making you fucking feel poopy in the chat, D is someone that you can complain to. Ladies and gentlemen, please do remember that D is the boss. And of course, don't wrong him in any way, because he is perfectly entitled to smash all of you and basically not have any remorse. We have no mercy anymore for trolls and dipshits and fuckfaces. We don't kind of give them warnings and stuff. We just throw them off the back of the boat and then we laugh really hard as they wobble and they're like, oh, we need a life raft. Nope, the trolls, they don't get one. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be a troll, don't be a jerk off. Exactly right. It's some serious piracy shit, ladies and gentlemen. We hoist the flag, ladies and gentlemen, when the trolls come along.
The Jolly Roger.
And folks, what's that, D?
We hoist the Jolly Roger.
That's indeed exactly right. No fucks given, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, but otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, please do remember that D is somebody to look up to, I guess, on this show. He's going to be taking over for Saturday. Let him know that you appreciate the show, because otherwise there basically wouldn't be Saturday shows. Maybe somebody else's channel, of course, has a Saturday show. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, you're watching this show, so presumably you like this kind of content, or you like this vibe, or whatever else, whatever it is that you like. You like the community, whatever it is that you like about this. You enjoy the Saturday show. Make sure to let D know about that. Folks, you're welcome to say hello in the panel. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you in the chat, rather, I mean to say. We'd love to hear you say hello. Tell us about yourself. You don't have to tell us anything, honestly. There are plenty of people who are anonymous. But if you'd like to say hello and tell us about your garden, or just kind of comment about what we're talking about, I'd like to say that a good three-quarters of these shows really is the chat, responding to what the chat's talking about, or interacting with the chat, or being laughed at by the chat. It goes many ways. With that said, by the way, the chat is not allowed to make fun of the panel. If you're allowed to tease, of course. Just friendly teasing is allowed, but please, I think you know it when you see it. Especially most people know it when they see it. If you guys start to feel like you're bullying or really making fun of the panel, that's not allowed, because basically, in my opinion, anyone who is it doesn't take much bravery, because it's just freaking YouTube. Come on. But people don't like public speaking. They don't like showing their face or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, getting over that and even just showing your face, sitting there and smoking weed on camera, that is something for people. Some people get anxiety just from the idea, right? So, folks, please do not make fun of the panel. Do not make fun of the panel's gardens or grows or anything else. You're welcome to provide friendly criticism. So, for example, if someone shows off their garden and you see something you think you could improve, You don't tell them, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." That's never going to work.
Rubble, rubble,
That
rubble.
never fucking works. Seriously, rabble, rabble, rabble. That never fucking works. But if you would suggest, perhaps, hey, have you thought about blah, 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 that oftentimes will work, ladies and gentlemen. So please remember, of course, that this show is not for coming at me, bro. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of show. With that said, you're more than welcome to come onto the panel. We very much welcome new voices, as well as, of course, voices that have been here a long time. We would love to hear from you. You don't have to have some specific skill level or some specific, I don't know, skill set or something.
Agenda.
Yeah, we also don't. Well, to be honest, I don't really want people who have an agenda to come on here. It's
Yep.
a hangout show, honestly. So it would be nice if you come on here just to kind of enjoy your show. With that said, of course, if you have some interesting information to provide or something, we'd love to hear it, you know. But don't come on here to pontificate, ladies and gentlemen. Don't come on here to start a fight. Don't come on here to pontificate. Don't come on here to drag a fight that you've had somewhere else onto this show. I'm not interested. I bet nobody else is either. And of course, there are some cardinal rules, ladies and gentlemen, to become a panelist. By the way, I guess I didn't say that you're welcome to come on the panel. Uh, Simply, don't be a dick. Don't show your dick, and don't be a lunatic. That's it. There it is. Behold, no fucking dicks. We don't want to see it. Doesn't matter how nice it is. Doesn't matter how crappy it is. Doesn't matter. We have no opinion on your dick. We just are not interested. We're not the market for your dick. There are plenty of places on the internet for if you want to show off your dick, go show off. I mean, fuck, start an OnlyFans for all I care.
Yeah.
Become a millionaire. Exactly. Go become a millionaire on OnlyFans. There's people that make fucking $40 million a year or a month or some shit. I can't even remember. There's like ridiculous numbers over there. Go be one of those people. It's incredible. Holy shit. Don't waste your talents on this show. But if you're able to simply not show your dick, not be a lunatic, and not be a dick, you're more than welcome. In fact, you're encouraged to come onto the panel. Something I'm trying to remind people lately is actually this is not a grow show. These are not grow shows. Neither are my channels. This has never meant to be. It was never meant to be a grow channel or a grow show. We just sort of default to these things because it seems to be the lowest common denominator of discussion. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not a grow expert, but you are, let's say, for example, an expert in making edibles, or if you're an expert in even just in consuming edibles, honestly, many of us are experts in that. But if you are an expert, for example, in hash making or anything else, we don't even have to be an expert. If you are very fond of it. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, don't feel that you are not allowed to share here something because we're talking about gardening. Hop on, ladies and gentlemen. We want other perspectives. I want, it's my channel. So I want as many perspectives as possible. Just don't pull stuff straight out of your ass. Honestly, that is not a perspective that we necessarily need. That kind of fomenta perspective. But if you are able to kind of convey cogent, reasonable, well thought out things, even if they disagree with everything else, hey, that's fine. It's fine to disagree, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an organic grower. I think synthetic growing is kind of stupid. But if you are a spectacular synthetic grower and you'd like to come and share your perspective, you're more than welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna tell you you're not somehow welcome. So long story short, we would like a diversity of opinions on the show, especially on this Saturday show. It's definitely it's on the smaller channel. It's very much kind of a chiller vibe, ladies and gentlemen. So don't feel like, oh my God, I'm super nervous. Hop on, ladies and gentlemen. Hop on, join the conversation. If you've been nervous, or if you would be nervous on a bigger show, it's not like my main channel is that much bigger show, but still, if you would be nervous on the bigger channel, by all means, ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, the more chill evening. So, with that said, I'm going to start handing off to the panelists, especially the main, the boss himself. D Zombie, go for it, buddy.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, panel? What's going on, chat? Hope everyone's having a great week. Everyone's having a great start to their Saturday night. I'm smoking on Super Pink Kush, and then I got that nighttime flower, um, and some hash. And a coffee. Excuse me, got the right idea. Hope everyone's having a great night. Cheers, everybody. Go for a cap.
Welcome, everybody. D, Fumi, Smash. Hope everybody's having a good one out there. Staying warm, too. Because
Oh, that
we're
might
about to
be.
drop. I'm
Sorry
sorry.
to interrupt you, Captain. I just had a thought, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just going to say it." So I've been making Turkish coffee lately, and been trying to perfect my formula, basically perfect my my method, basically, because I haven't done it for a super long time, and I think I didn't nail it. It's still got some work to go, but I think I basically came close to it. I used to froth it up 2 times. Actually, way back when I used to froth it up 3 times because that's what people told you to do. But the coffee was always quite bitter, honestly, and you don't really want bitter coffee. And Turkish coffee, especially, tends to a little bit of bitterness, basically, just the way you make it, essentially. So you have to control that bitterness to uh, eliminate basically the one Achilles heel of Turkish coffee, basically. So long story short, I frothed it once this time, and that seems to actually be the key, at least for this coffee. I'm getting a lot better. Maybe not quite as rich of an extraction. I'm not getting quite all the chocolate flavors and stuff, but I'm getting a lot more acidity and definitely no bitterness. It's quite yummy. So anyway, not that
Have
anyone cares, but I know that we have some coffee nerds in the chat. Back to you, Ken.
have you tried putting a bit of salt in your coffee?
Oh, I'll definitely try that. Generally, you put a little bit of salt in kind of shady coffee, to be perfectly honest with you. But it does actually, it binds, the salt binds with the I can't remember the compounds that make bitterness in coffee. But anyway, it binds with those. That's the secret, apparently. And you really only need a comically small amount of salt, like a couple of grains, literally a couple of grains is all it takes. Because the bitter compounds, there's really not that many of them by volume. We're just so adept at tasting them, basically. Humans actually have some of the most, if not the most, advanced taste buds of any animal. People are oftentimes surprised to know that. You know, many animals, dogs, for example, smell astronomically better than us. I mean, really, it's comical to compare the two. They can smell three-dimensionally and stuff. They can smell things behind other things. Like in other words, they can smell that something is behind another thing that's behind another thing. When dogs track something and they can see the thing that they're tracking, they prefer to smell it instead. Fucking hilarious, honestly. But wouldn't you know it, dogs can't taste for shit. So we I guess we take advantage of that because we apparently feed them weird kibble. But we would have a hard time with kibble. So someone on Reddit basically posted on Ask Reddit the other day. They're like, why doesn't anyone make human kibble? And basically one of the top answers was because no one would fucking buy it. And I think that's the best answer. Like just no one would buy it. People would get sick of it. But anyway, Captain, I think I interrupted you in the middle of your thought. Go ahead.
Oh, that I lost that thought, buddy.
Oh, sorry about that.
We're
Human
high as
kibble.
fuck here.
Captain, would you buy human kibble if you had it? It'd be like super easy. You just eat it in a bowl with a spoon. It'd be
You
easy.
mean soy? You mean soy green?
Yeah, right. Holy fuck. That's basically what it is. No, I've thought about it a million times. I'm like, man, I've known people that drink like the green milkshake or whatever. They're like, this is all the calories you need in a day. And they're like, you ask them if they're happy, and they're obviously not happy, right? Like they're just a miserable wretch of a person, but they're physically healthy, right? Um, No, I couldn't do it. I don't know. I don't think I could eat the same exact thing every day,
No.
which is not actually true because I definitely drink coffee every single day. I definitely almost sometimes my friends make fun of me. I probably eat a sandwich at least once a day. It's kind of comical that I
Yeah.
it's like a rule in my life. I have to have a sandwich. So basically, I'm eating bread basically every day. But even then, I'm generally eating a different sandwich. If it's not exactly a different sandwich every day, it's a little bit different every day. And I definitely will make a different sandwich after a couple days. I'm not going to eat the same sandwich for 3, 4 fucking days in a row. What else? Even the same bread. I don't necessarily eat the same bread. I'm always changing bread, which is, of course, something a Frenchman would laugh about. They say you change your wine, but never your bread. But I'm not a Frenchman, so I guess I can get away with it. Um, anyway, I don't know. It's funny that and I think that's actually very much when we think about it, that's very much a first world thing, because when you realize that there's a lot of places in the world that are not able to eat to taste. I've just been basically describing eating to taste. Like I eat to the things that I enjoy. Whereas if you eat for survival, you eat whatever's available. So, for example, in many places in Central America, for example, are famous for rice, beans, and eggs. That's it. That's what you fucking got. Rice, beans, and eggs. And if you got maybe some vegetables that are in season because they fucking grew in the ground over there, you got them super cheap, or maybe some cans. But literally every single, oh, and tortillas, I guess. Rice, beans, eggs, and you eat it with a fucking tortilla every single fucking day. And that's about the cheapest food you can get in South and Central America. Uh, those people are not necessarily eating that by choice. So anyway, thinking out loud, I guess, as I'm talking about this, but Interesting, right? Interesting that as first worlders or whatever, we're like, fuck, I couldn't eat the same thing every day. And then some other person in what, I don't know, some starving country or Ethiopia or somewhere, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't eat the same thing every day. Kind of amusing.
I know one of the cheapest meals in India is chickpeas and rice,
Hmm.
and like it's in some kind of tomato sauce or something.
Yep. Yeah, they
It's
don't
only,
even
it's only, and
because
it's
bread and
only a
flour is
buck.
expensive. Yeah, they wouldn't even have basically naan bread if they were super poor. Hey,
Yeah,
cheers,
and
Alex.
it comes with a naan too, and it's only a buck. Buck
Oh, does it
American.
come with on? Gotcha.
Yeah, my diet's changed being back here, that's for sure.
How
Mm.
so, Captain?
I just like you said, I eat a sandwich for lunch every day. I
Hmm.
have roast beef, I have turkey, I have honey baked ham
Ooh,
and
good one.
cheese and
Probably, I would guess we should say hello to Smash. The poor guy doesn't think we're ignoring him. But what was I going to say? You probably eat a less healthy. Here, I'll give it to Smash. But it's an interesting subject. Go for it, Smash.
yeah.
What's up, man? I hope everyone's having a great night. So I'm just I won't be on long. I'm cutting out stickers, um, getting my tripods ready and stuff. I got to be up early tomorrow to go shoot a card show.
That's the ladies call me.
You're getting your tripods ready. What kind of tripods you get?
Um, I got a Kodak little tripod, and then I got like a unipod, um,
Like a monopod.
monopod. Yeah,
Gotcha.
just like one pole, and then it has like the base. But then I just got a Kodak like
Gotcha.
aluminum three-legged tripod.
I gotcha.
That's what I'm
Those
gonna use.
monopods are super handy. I want to get one of those one of these days. Fuck was I going to say? Keep your eye out on Craigslist. Every once in a while, you find really good tripods. First of all, every once in a while you find really good tripods if you know the right brands, just at garage sales and whatever else. But way back when, I got this is a fluke, but I got a really nice Jitsu tripod legs and a Manfrotto head. Basically, it was a smaller. It was like their Tourister model or something. I can't remember the model, but uh, it was still like a fucking $500 tripod. Honestly, I got it for $10 at
Oh
a
wow.
one time. Yeah, it was one of the best scores I've ever gotten, honestly, to this day. But every once in a while, you'll find something decent on Craigslist. But what I'm really trying to say is for you, for example, for like video stuff, sometimes people will get rid of an old um, tripod with a dolly basically on the bottom. And there were actually a couple brands that were not that expensive that sometimes hop up on Craigslist that are actually like not too bad. Like Vivitar and Velbon, both are a couple brands that people sort of associate with garbage, but actually both brands had really good stuff too. Like Vivitar had some really good both lenses. Actually, you'd be surprised how good some of their lenses were, and you'd be surprised how good some of their gear was. And then the same thing with Velbon. Like most of their stuff was kind of, it was like Walmart quality or whatever, maybe a little bit better than that, like Radio Shack quality kind of. But some of their stuff was really ace, and so you'll get like the like a decent tripod with the dolly, and the people don't know what the fuck to do with that basically, and you could get
I've
it
been,
for $20.
I've been using this monopod or whatever it is, the single pole one for 3 years, and it's held up really nice. Um, I basically use it to stabilize the camera when I'm taking pictures because it's tall enough where I could just have one stick and I can still see. My camera's like at my face.
Hmm.
The Kodak little tripod is going to be for time lapse. I'm going to set up a time lapse for him because it's his 12. It's the 12th month, which makes it his 1 year anniversary, and he thinks he's already got like 60 plus vendors. He thinks it's going to be pretty big. So I was like, I'll do a time lapse for you for the opening and stuff.
That's cool.
So it should be pretty fun.
Speaking of time lapses, I'm hopefully going to be starting to do some of those in the near future. We'll see. Hopefully I didn't waste my money. It's taken me years to put the setup together, but I guess you were on the show the other day. I finally bought this piece for. I guess
Yeah.
not talking about it right now, but we can talk about it maybe when it comes. Uh, it's the top motor, basically pan and tilt motor for. I have the slider, bought the slider fucking years ago, and then I bought the side to side motor like before all this shenanigans that happened this last year. It's like a little over a year ago, and then finally I bought the pan tilt motor basically just a few days ago. It hasn't got here yet. So anyway, long story short, I've been wanting to do um, uh, motion tracking shots, for example, or just simple time lapses, basically. And the idea that you can go not only side to side, but also go up and then down, like sweep to the moon, for example. Oh my God. So finally, I'm going to be able to do that. Really excited. Now that the equipment is like fucking obsolete, that's basically why I'm getting it so cheap. But anyway, I'm excited.
Yeah, time lapses are just fun to have in the background going.
That's it. I've got an idea for something else, to be honest, too. But been wanting to do it for a really, really long time. It's been driving me nuts that I couldn't do it. And not only that, it's not like I'm buying the equipment just for that, but it's really a fun thing that I can actually do, like simple time lapses. I'm really looking forward to that. So I have a lot of um, how do I put this? I want to do a lot of audio recording. Basically, I've been getting into like audio recording the last couple of years, and so I want to do a lot of ambisonic and binaural and stuff, audio recording. And so I thought like time lapses and panos and stuff would be really appropriate for uh, that kind of stuff, just for fun, basically. It's obviously has nothing to do with this channel, but um, anyway, whatever.
Um,
Out of left
yeah,
field.
it's gonna be pretty interesting tomorrow to see because a Pokemon set just came out and it's already going for double the money.
Hmm.
Well, I guess it would be technically if it's $50, a 50% markup would be 25 on top. So they're marking it
Dude,
up.
you just gotta find that. You gotta find another one of those one ring cards. Fuck. Guy found himself like what was it, a $2 million card or some shit?
So the
One
setup right now has a card that's worth like $1,600.
Holy cow! You gotta find that one.
gotta buy collect them all.
But it's gonna be interesting to see tomorrow at this card show how much people are actually selling them for.
Hmm.
Because if you got them in the store, they're only 50
Oh, I
bucks.
thought you said a car show. It's a card show. Gotcha. That makes
Card,
more sense. There we go. So it's like, so what kind of card show is it? Like fantasy, Pokemon, and I don't even know what
everything, sports, Pokemon,
okay,
top,
sports
so
stuff.
tops, uh, Magic, One Piece, Upper Deck, Prism, yeah, all the sports, everything, everything.
Mm,
There actually might be some people here with like $10,000 sports cards.
oh wow. What are the $10,000 sports cards these days? I was gonna say it's not like Shaq rookie cards are not $10,000. What, like Michael Jordan, or what are we talking about? Older
Michael
baseball
Jordan
cards?
rookie cards are like $1 million, bro.
Really?
Some of them go crazy.
Oh wow. Well, Jordan rookie card, I guess I believe. What are Shaq rookie cards going for?
I don't know. We can look it up. Hold on. I'll look it up.
There's those values that go
Not
up
that
and down. People
much.
always assume that the values not much. You say, Captain?
Yeah.
Huh. I was going to say those values. They go up and down over time. It's really interesting. You know, people assume like they'll see, for example, Antiques Roadshow on PBS, and they think, oh, so my vase that's just the same is worth 400,000, just like that guy's, and they don't realize sometimes the value drops by three quarters in a couple of years. Go for it, Captain.
Well, let's put it this way. You brought up a big point right there. In 19, the first Michael Jordan card you get was the 86 Flair. Topps stopped producing basketball cards in 1981, 82 season, I believe, was their last year that they had cards. Uh, and then Flair brought them back up in 86, which was is called Jordan's rookie. If you didn't buy the star cards, But, you know, you brought up Shaquille, and Shaquille came up in 1990. So in
Two
that
draft.
4 year period, there was only Fleer basically, and then Hoops came out. So you were limited on what was available then. And those 86 Fleer, they actually put them out on closeouts. And those boxes, you could have bought the boxes for like $10.
Hmm.
And now they're literally worth $50,000.
Wow.
I mean, I remember going to a show like Smash is, in 1990, 89, and they were all over the place for $15, $20.
Hmm.
And they're
So
$35,000, $50,000 today.
92 Shaq O'Neal Stadium Club Beam Team rookie card, member only, 20 grand.
Okay, now let's explain this to everybody. The Beam Team was an insert into that, and the members only, you had to join the Stadium Club to get that card. And they sold it in a set, and it was expensive
See something for
back then.
4 grand. 92 topped gold. O'Neal rookie, 1,000, 1,200. There's a $500,000 one here, but I don't know what this is. 92 classic draft pick / 500 Shaquille O'Neal auto RC PSA 10 HOF Shaq. And they
But
got a
then,
price 5K. I mean, 500K.
500.
okay, now
Jesus Christ.
pull up Star Company Michael Jordan, 1984. And you're going to see $250,000.
Yeah,
That's how big it is.
There's two of them. One for 250,000 and one for 500,000. Yeah, but Michael
Yeah,
Jordan card sell for, I think it's 1.7 million.
Oh shit.
it's because of the scarcity. No one wanted the star cards. The star cards came out of I think your area, Fumi.
Hmm.
And a lot of them, they, in the baseball at least, they came in a panel. You could get them, and you can get them autographed by the player, and they've released X amount of sets that way. So the first panel was autographed by the player. They did that for baseball and football, and I'm trying to remember if they did that for basketball. I don't think they did. But shit, that's been 40 some years ago.
1997 Michael Jordan Metal University 23 green sold in December 2020 for $915,000.
Goodness gracious.
Uh, red
But
one sold for
that's a
480.
metal.
Yeah. Then the Michael Jordan
Okay.
Flair rookie card, one sold for 720,000. The Michael Jordan Star sold April 2021 for 174,000. This one's good. The 86 Michael Jordan Flair sticker number 8 2020 sold for 216. 90 87 to 88 Jordan Flair 50,000. Another a Flair sticker 75,000. Exquisite collection. Yeah. Michael's
That
cards
eight.
always go for so much money.
Yep.
He's good.
That
Like
87, 88 Flair Michael Jordan card.
Ric
I
Flair.
went to the national convention. This was back in 1995, 6, around that area. And literally, I went through the whole show and I could only find one set that I was willing to buy for a friend because of the offsetting on that card, on his card. But I went through a complete convention and, only could find one card, one set that I would accept. So, these cards were miscut, and that's why the price is up there when Smash is telling you, $100 and some $1,000 for a card because of the centering.
Makes sense. Kind of like stamps. You hear about the crazy super valuable stamps or the like misprint upside down airplanes and stuff, right? I guess I'm butchering that, right? Isn't the most valuable stamp that airplane? Hold on. Most
We
valuable.
have
The
Canadian
3 cent,
super cow.
it was a 3 cent upside down airplane, I think,
That's it. Yeah.
red color.
We have misprint money here of the queen's head. It looks like a devil face in her hair.
That's cool.
Yeah, expensive though.
Is that just recently or was that like
No.
20 years ago?
Over 20 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much would you like to leave this? 9.48 million for the British Guyana. 1 cent magenta.
Yenta. Very yenta.
It's the most valuable rare stamp in the world. In 1956, the British Guyana, now the independent nation of Guyana, Post Office issued the initial run of 1 cent magenta stamps for use in newspaper circulation. When an expected shipment of the stamps went missing, an emergency run was produced as a stopgap measure. The printers of this emergency run added a small boat to the stamp, which can be seen faintly on the face of the stamp underneath the signature of Postal Clerk E.D. Wright, distinguishing it from the official stamp run. Only one copy of this emergency print run is known to exist. The sole surviving copy was first discovered by a young boy in 1873 who sold what would become known as the rarest stamp in the world for 6 shillings. Poor fucking guy. He's kind of like
Yeah.
that, like 10,000 bitcoins for a pizza or whatever. That fucking guy, can you imagine, would be a trillionaire by now. This stamp quickly rose in value as collectors realized the rarity of the little octagon the boy had stumbled upon. It has since traded hands across the world many times, with shoe designer and collector Stuart Weitzman currently possessing it. The final price of 9.48 million made it the most expensive single stamp in the world. The fourth time the British Guyana 1 cent magenta has broken that record. Like, look at that. It's like you wouldn't even, if you didn't know shit about stamps, you just throw that in the trash. You'd be like, what is this? It's just garbage. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that not comical to you? That is comical to me, to be honest. That is so fascinating.
Well, see, that's the reason why they're worth that, because what happened, exactly what you said, threw it in the trash.
There's the upside down airplane. 24 cents. We were wrong. 24-cent stamp. Jeez, you could send a fucking buffalo with that back then. What the shit?
I think that's a 2 cent stamp.
That AI. It has to be because back then you could buy like an entire meal for like 6 cents. In 1980, seriously, in the 20s and 30s, you could buy like an entire fucking meal. You see the old signs like shit. Fuck, they still have it at Philippe the Original. They have the old signs. It was like lamb 7 cents, turkey 6 cents, fucking lamb and turkey 8 cents. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so this particular, the inverted Jenny, 1918, 1.35, perhaps the most famous rare U.S. stamp, inverted Jenny with its small print run. Fucking Jenny. In fanciful era has been a golden goose for philatelists for over a century. Unlike other stamps on this list, there are 100 inverted jennies in circulation, but the wider availability makes it so that means that there's at least $100 million in inverted jennies. Isn't that funny? Like if you had all the inverted jennies in the world, if you could buy all of them and corner the inverted jenny market, you'd have 100 something million in inverted jennies. You could walk around with an envelope, like a stamp envelope of $100 million of inverted jenny stamp. That's comical to think about. Like I was in the what was it, LACMA in Los Angeles, and it was a room filled with Picassos. And I was like, I'm standing in a room probably in $2 or $3 billion. Like I'm literally standing in a room with a couple fucking $1 billion. Because each one of those Picassos be these days probably be $100 million or more. The fuck?
I don't even want to tell you how many cards I've held in my hands that are way up there now.
Closest I've ever gotten was my stepfather had a Mickey Mantle card that he sold when I was a kid. He should have kept it a lot longer because it apparently went up tremendously in value. But I don't remember if it was a rookie. But anyway, he sold it for a good amount of money and apparently it was worth a ton of money. So maybe it was a fucking rookie. But he also had a baseball from Honus Wagner, which was what, the 19, Jesus Christ, fucking old as shit. Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner.
1909,
1909.
1910,
So anyway, he
11,
sold that, and
12.
I think he sold it for 40,000. This was I don't even know
Yeah.
how long ago, and he sold it for a good amount of money. Yeah, Wagner in like 1903. The Wikipedia entry has it for him then. Funny.
At age 13, I held one dealer. He was they considered him a kid and they considered me really a kid, but he was only like 20, 21 years old. He came to our local, we have in Cleveland, we had a big card show once a year here. And back in the day, that's basically, if you got one or two card shows a year, you were doing good. But he came in and he had 852 Mickey Mantle rookie cards, tops. They weren't perfect, but there were some that were really nice. And you could have bought them for like $250, $350 because the market had crashed on them. And now that's the most expensive baseball card out there.
How much is it worth now?
The last one sold for multi-millions.
Oh,
If I
Now,
so
it is a graded PSA and it's the highest population. But yeah.
what was that, Smash?
I was gonna say I had so when Pokemon came out, I started collecting right after the first edition base set, which was the original set. I had every set for the first five. All I think, yeah, all the way up to base set 2. And I sold, I don't know, probably late 2010s, 2015, 16. Never thinking Pokemon will never go up again. I was like, these are just sinking in value. At least they have a little bit of monetary value still right now. Maybe I should just dump them off and get kicked like Beanie Babies.
Well,
So I sold everything, and then all of a sudden, a couple years go by, fucking COVID hits, and then the collection I sold would have been probably worth, I don't know, a lot, million, maybe more.
Oh, wow. That's too bad. Goodness gracious.
I had multiple, like I had a stack like this big of Charizards
Hmm.
from the original set. And then when the movie came
Those are
out,
the really valuable ones, right? I don't know shit about Pokemon, and even I know the Charizard, right?
yeah, so There's a bunch of different things too. There's like shadowless in the first set and stuff that could potentially make it worth more money. First edition is like really expensive. Obviously, that makes it more valuable. The most rare car is called a Pikachu Illustrated. Uh, I think you had to win a contest to get it or something, like a art contest. Uh, and I think one of them sold for like half a million dollars. Uh, yeah, it's a crazy hobby. I wish I held on even to half of what I had.
Who the fuck has the money for a $500,000 Pokemon card? Is it people like Post Malone or what is it?
Jake Paul, all the rich people.
Hmm.
Nuts.
I guess there's a lot of rich
So
people out there. I'm constantly surprised that it's not just Mickey Mantle. I mean, everyone knows baseball and shit. It's their national pastime, right? Or a Michael Jordan card, but it's like Pokemon. Okay. I mean, there's tons of
Like,
stuff that's
I got a
not
plant
making
that's
fun of it.
taller than me.
I'm surprised that there's that much money in it. You hear about what is it? Uh, 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 um, the fuck, I can't think of it.
So
Jesus, role-playing cards, the Magic the Gathering magic cards that can be worth just astronomical amounts of money. It's interesting.
it's crazy that this
that
plant got bigger than me.
What's that, Captain?
The
the
plant's taller
fifth
than me.
Oh, we're both talking to each other over each other. I didn't quite hear what you said, Smashed.
Oh, I said the plant's taller than me.
Oh yeah, they are. They sure are. Yeah, looking good.
man, I've got a plant downstairs that's a foot fucking taller than me.
Mhm.
I think I need to take cologne soon. That plant's got to drop like 3 feet.
Smash, are those flowering already, or is that still veg?
Yeah, I'm in flower.
Oh,
Let me clean this camera.
So to get why Smash is doing this, that Mickey Mantle card, one just sold at Heritage, or a couple years ago, I should say, and it was an SGC, not even a PSA, but PSA now owns SGC. So, anyways, it was graded a 9.5 at the time it was graded, and it sold for 12.6 million.
hmm.
But the most rarest card, which was the Hannes Wagner card, that one brought 7.25 million.
Hmm.
But that was like 20 years ago on that card.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Let them.
Right on, Smash. Good to see you. I think I'm gonna
Oh
get on.
no, I'm
Oh,
just gonna get out. I'm gonna
oh, I got you.
smoke one more with you guys before I bounce.
I got you. We're gonna make
Hot
smash
food.
burgers tonight.
Nice.
With that.
I'm trying to make sure I
Uh,
stay on top of watering the. I just put a bunch of seedlings in
oh yeah.
solar tubs, and it's so dry that the top
Wow.
dries out super fast. So I've been trying to dedicate some time every day to go down there and mist the topsoil.
Hmm. Oh, look at that. VT, I missed his message. He said, Pokemon dropping across the board. They reached their peak already. Oh, funny.
No,
Puts on Pokemon.
funny thing is the news, the last two sets. Go try to buy Pokemon cards. That's all I'll say.
Or are they all sold out everywhere?
You will not get your hands on them.
No kidding. Huh.
I went to 7 stores when that new set released. 7. Didn't find one booster pack.
Hmm. So
Um,
they're like special packs, in other words. I guess I'm not familiar with how it's
no,
sold.
no, it's just like a normal booster. We call them booster packs. It's a pack of cards.
Uh,
Um, Nothing. Couldn't find anything. I talked to one of my friends that works at Best Buy. He said, dude, we didn't even have any to put on the floor. They all sold out online.
Really?
The newest set that just came out has a card that's worth $1,600, $1,600. This is one of the biggest. This even since COVID, this is one of the biggest releases for a set to date. Like, if you get the Elite Trainer box, they normally are $50. People are selling them for $130 already.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's crazy right
Just
now.
because availability is so low. I got you.
Yep. And if you get them, see, I want to open them. Like my fun is, I don't want to scalp people in prices. My fun is opening them and finding those rare cards. You know what I mean?
Southern VT is saying there's a reason Smash, the newer stuff people buy, the old stuff, the prices have reached their peak and been declining for over a year now. The new packs, everyone is making money ripping live. So I guess they're finding the cool shit in the packs. Fascinating.
Yeah, it's all new stuff that's really expensive. When I went to the National here in Cleveland to drop off the LeBron tickets that I smashed the top pop report on, uh, all the new stuff, the old stuff, it's gone up like 15%, if that. I was quite surprised. I was looking at cards from the 1800s, and it's like, okay, you've got these cars that they're popping out of packs over here for $100,000, and I can still buy this card for 1,500, 2,000. Fuck yeah.
So this is the old first set release. A booster box, which I think has 36 packs in it.
A
120,000.
Pokemon was 50 packs
No, the
per
booster,
box.
just the box is 36.
Okay, the
I think
boosters.
there, yeah, I think there's 50 boosters in a box. I think. But yeah, but the first editions are going for 120,000. Here,
Wait,
Charizard
but they
first.
just sold these. How is this? This is just like some weird money laundering shit. So they just made them and the
Oh,
box
these are the old
was
ones. This is the old ones.
1990s.
Yeah, this is the first set that ever came out. PSA 10, they're still going for $250,000. There's been 3 sales per year at
Can
that
you
price.
imagine how many grandmas who didn't know fucking shit about cards have thrown this shit in in the dumpster? Like they're like, oh, they don't need these cards anymore. They don't play with these anymore.
That's the
God.
long time saying, how many mothers threw out their kids' cards, and it's
100%
happened
Mickey
from
Mantle and
the
whatever. They're like,
40s,
they don't
50s,
play with the
60s.
baseballs anymore. They don't know what footballs and foosball. Foosball, that's the devil. Throw them
Foosball. Who plays that?
away.
Well, in the beginning, they started off in tobacco packs.
Yeah, right.
So how many kids actually got them? They were just tossed away. We don't want this shit.
Ridiculous. All that's green is saying there's guys at work that collect these cards for some game. Oh, is that a question? I guess probably so. Um, yeah, who does collect these Smash? I feel like everybody. I think people assume that Pokemon is just for kids or something, but I know a guy well, I guess this is different. He's not necessarily collecting Pokemon cards, but he does the Pokemon on his, what do you call it, on the iPhone that used to be all the rage, like what is it? Pokemon Go, obsessively. Like guy's 40 something years old, is like obsessive Pokemon Go player. Pretty funny.
Yeah, they just released a digital version of like the game, the card game now too. Everyone like there was full grown adults fighting kids to get cards. Sad.
Hmm.
What's going on?
Yeah. There we go.
So the new set that just came out, the top card right now, $1,633.
For for a brand new car. That's nuts.
Brand new. It's got to be a 10, which is hard, but it's easier coming fresh out of a pack. I'll say that.
Now, here's what gets me, okay? Smash the other day was talking about the release dates and everything like that. And it's like the cards aren't even out. How can you have a price on something
Crazy.
already, though?
Yeah, that's strange.
Well,
In
no, not really, because
artificial
they
market.
released it early to, like, if I owned a store
I've
and my
held a couple
distributor
of those
wanted a
Hans
store,
Wagners, by the way.
So it's Hans
they-
Wagner? I thought it was Honus Wagner.
Hans Wagner
Hans Wagner. Right.
played for Pittsburgh. I've held his hat. I've held his jersey.
oh, you know the baseball cards that came in cigarettes? My buddy went to college with those. He had almost a full set.
Well, if you had the T206 and almost a full set of that, you could have gone to more than just college, believe me. Because there's 900 and some cards in that set.
He had, I think he had half of it.
Because what you actually do is you collect the back variations too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he had at least half of it because he went to Northeastern, which is not a cheap school, and that paid for his full trip.
You have to understand each one of those T206s, if it was in nice shape, is like $100 a pop. And that's ungraded. That's raw card.
Hmm.
That's a Babe Ruth right there. That's a 33 Gaudi. I had a Lou Gehrig, which is his rookie card.
Hmm.
I believe it's card 92. I wish I had that card today. God damn. But today people
That
don't
had
know who
something
Lou
from Ty
Gehrig
Cobb
is.
too, but I don't remember what. I honestly don't remember. He was old as shit.
I had a
Obviously person too,
T206.
but his father was friends. He was from San Diego. His father was friends with some fucking baseball player or something. So I can't remember. He basically had like a signed Hans Wagner baseball, a couple other things. He had something from Ty Cobb too. I can't fucking remember.
All right, boys. Have a good night.
Yeah,
Later, Smash.
that Hans Wagner signed ball would have been nice. I tell you
Yeah.
that.
He ended
I
up
put
buying
that in my
something. I don't
collection.
remember. It wasn't like a $5 million. It was like 30,000 or 40,000. It was still a chunk of money,
But
but it
that
wasn't. Go ahead.
that was big money.
Well,
You
this
know,
was 20 years ago or something. I can't remember when he started.
exactly. And that was big money during that time. Then COVID hit and everything exploded again.
I see.
Yeah, that's what happened to the market.
Hmm.
You know, in 2016, I had a hard time selling. Well, I didn't have a hard time, but, I sold my stuff and it would have cost me $14,000 to put it in storage for the time that I was in Thailand.
Hmm.
And if I would have done that, then yeah, I would have been sitting here. I'd be sitting really good. I'd have a brand new car outside. I wouldn't be sitting up in this house. I'd have my own house again.
Before I
Uh,
bounce
be,
out,
It happens. What's that, Smash?
before I bounce out, it's official. TikTok is gone right now.
Say it again. What is what?
Before I
TikTok.
bounce out, I wanted to say TikTok is officially gone. It went dark as of right now.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
fascinating. What's his incoming president? I can't even stand his fucking name. Was saying he was going to give them a 3 week break or something. Looks like he changed his mind.
Yeah, we have. I just got. It's banned, shut down now. We're working on it
Fascinating.
to try to get it
Huh.
resolved.
Huh.
But yeah, I
I
just want to
think
say that.
that's the government. are
Oh yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
pulling it. Yeah, it's not Trump, it's the US government.
Well, Trump is going to be the U.S. government starting on Monday. But what it's the Supreme Court basically unanimously upheld. I'm forgetting now. They upheld the decision, I guess it was, to shut them down. So basically, that was their. I haven't followed it super closely, I guess. But anyway, long story short, I guess the decision goes to Trump. I honestly don't remember. That doesn't make any sense because it was a. Oh, I don't know enough about this to actually speak about
Well,
it. I'm a dumbass for that.
the same company that owns TikTok has another platform exactly like that, and everybody has switched over to that platform too. And that one's running in the United States.
Is that true?
Yeah. All the Asian people are going over to that.
And they were all kung fu fighting.
So, if one company owns two sites and one gets shut down, oh well, we've got this other one over here.
I forgot to bring weed from the house. All I have is boofy swag right now. I need to go over and freaking pick up some weed. God damn it. I hate that.
Uh-oh.
Seriously, I have maybe 2 joints worth of boofy weed. It's better than nothing.
Uh, Stupid stoner.
Fucking stoner. I forgot the jar. I had the jar ready to go and I just literally forgot it on the way out the house. Dirt, 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 dirt.
Yeah, I gotta switch this
What to
back.
do? I was probably thinking about munchies or something. Ice cream.
Oh,
All
that
this cream was
sounds
asking
good.
what we're smoking on in the chat. I was like, oh, I'm not smoking anything, but I could. I'm going to smoke some lemon tree. Big surprise. I have a lot of lemon tree. Well, I don't have that much left, but I have had a lot of lemon tree. Smoking the shit out of it for a while now. What about you guys? Oh, D.
Mac and
Oh, what's that, Captain?
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. That's a good cross. D, you were saying pink Kush, and then you were saying a nighttime strain, and I was laughing to myself because I was like, oh, pink Kush for many people would be the nighttime strain.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pink Kush is a great one. Super Pink Kush is even better. And it's
Pink
big
Kush
front.
is what? Pink panties to OG? What is pink Kush?
I forget.
Captain?
You ask me what a pink
Is
kush is, and
Trinity
I'll
Water
say, oh, it's
Collection?
the pink kush.
It's
Well, yeah, because it's got pink pistols on it.
all the green so I can smoke more sedative strains all day long. Bud Kilowatt is like that, all that's green. I don't know what Bud is up to. But all that's green,
That's
famously always smoking kind of like not in the couch, indicas. That's just kind of his thing. I don't like to do that
that's
in the daytime. I don't know. I just feel too heavy or something. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I can smoke OGs and stuff all through the day, but I don't know. I don't like it all that much. Sometimes I like it in the morning though. Sometimes I actually really do enjoy it in the morning. Um, I have some kind of the heaviest thing I have right now. It's not that heavy to be honest, but the heaviest thing I have right now is the banana cream cake jealousy. And actually, my favorite time to smoke it is in the morning, believe it or not. Um, I don't know why. Maybe just the flavor. I don't know. Maybe because I smoke it sometimes with a cup of coffee outside. Fuck. See what I'm talking about with that booth? I thought that was gonna be a whole joint. It's like a half a joint. OG and King and Unknown. Oh, that's
that double OG chem. That was a nice smoke.
hmm,
I can't wait to grow that plant out.
hmm.
But yeah, that's why Bud likes it when I come out because I bring all these different things from the Midwest that are stony weed.
Hmm. folks up on
It
here.
doesn't slow him down any, that's for sure. You can't
Yeah,
get a fucking 3 words in for an hour.
that's right. Yeah, he sure likes to talk, doesn't he? Uh, what was I gonna say? He's a fun guy.
If it wasn't for those
How about
fires, I'd be out there and seeing him right
oh
now.
man, the fires, dude. Holy cow. Oh, Ramon was, or VT was saying very interesting, or somebody was saying in the question, was it Ramon or somebody else, was like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen with collections vis-a-vis these fires in LA. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's an interesting question.
the art.
The art, the guitars. I remember years ago that I was trying to, actually, I wasn't even really trying to sell the guitar. I was just curious how much it was worth. Um, I had a couple of my dad's old guitars, and it doesn't matter, honestly. And I took it into one of these shops that used to be 50 fucking shops on Sunset Boulevard used to be basically rock and roll boulevard essentially, and there used to be nightclubs, rock clubs, and guitar shops basically. And I went into one of these guitar shops because I remember when I was a kid, I basically walked there, my dad would be walking me, we'd be walking to the movie theater or something. We used to walk to the ArcLight basically down the street, and you'd see all the punks with the fucking punk hair and the shows with a guitar in the back. It was a total scene, man. So anyway, I was walking into one of these guitar shops with this fucking guitar. And the guy's like, "Oh, you're just in time. This is our last day." And I was like, "The fuck? What? Tell me more." And so, long story short, basically, the guy was literally shutting down. He's one of the last guitar shops on the street. And this is a long time ago now. This is probably 10, 15 years ago. And he's like, "Oh yeah, our guitar collection is just worth so much now that we just sell it all online." And what they used to sell in person, the guitars exploded in value. They used to be two, three, $4,000. They were 30, 40, $50,000. So the store was sitting on millions of dollars in inventory, and they were like, "Well, we can't even have the security for this, honestly." So they just went online, appointment only. Long story short, a lot of those guitars were being sold to movie producers, movie stars that finally made it big, you name it, right? Like some guy who grew up wanting a guitar that was Prince or somebody was playing in a fucking on his album cover. So I guess Prince's guitars were always weird, but you know what I mean? Like they enjoyed the guitars that Jimi Hendrix and so on played, and they couldn't afford that stuff. But when they're like a 40-year-old movie producer in Malibu, they can afford this, spectacular guitar that they just get to hang on the wall. So anyway, long story short, this is kind of a sad story in the end because I think a lot of those fancy guitars that those guitar shops probably sold, they probably did not go back east. They probably honestly went to Pacific Palisades, Malibu, stuff like that, right? So, man alive, a lot of those fancy guitars, a lot of fancy art, a lot of fancy furniture, a lot of fancy, you name it,
Yeah.
talking about baseball cards, basketball cards, car collections probably just went up in smoke. Kind of sad shit, honestly, right? I mean, it's just stuff in the end, but it's still kind of sad, for people that like cool things. It's kind of sad to think about things that are one of a kind or one of 100 or something burning down, rare camera equipment. When I think about probably all kinds of rare movie equipment, um, famously, a lot of Hollywood uh, cinema history is just gone. Basically, movies and stuff were not well cared for, and a lot of the actual film stock from a lot of movies just burned down or went bad over the years. The BBC famously like over recorded a bunch of stuff, so they lost 20 years of their, or even 25 years of their freaking footage. A lot of Hollywood people are self-archivists, basically. For example, Quentin Tarantino famously owns a lot of prints, and he opened up actually a really killer movie theater. What is it called? The Beverly, basically. Awesome, awesome movie theater in LA. It shows basically not even second run, third run, basically just his private um, what do you call it? His private copies of the films. Anyway, long story short, a lot of movie stars and movie people keep copies of stuff like that. That's the only copy that exists in some cases. I bet you anything, a lot of those places burned down because some of the evacuation orders rather, were essentially get out now. Literally, they were that quick. Like I was talking about how my place, the evacuation order came within like a couple of hours of the fire starting. And basically, people in some cases would have been at work basically at 4, 5, 6 o'clock, coming home, and then by 6, 7 o'clock, there's an evacuation order, mandatory evacuation order, get the fuck out. In some cases, by 8 or 9 o'clock, if you didn't get back from work, they might not let you home by that point, and you're shit out of luck. Anything you had at home, including your pets, you're shit out of luck. Wow,
Yeah,
sad. Yeah, those fires are still raging, by the way. It's crazy. It's not fire season really in California. It's January. Like they definitely have the Santa Ana winds, but January is a weird fucking time for Santa Ana winds, to be honest. Bud Kilowatt was talking about it's usually in September, maybe October. It's fucking weird to have it in January and start fires like this. You know.
exactly. But that's Mother
Fuck
Nature.
those 6 months with no rain. Yeah, they were saying it's like it's absolutely nutty. People don't realize how extreme the weather is in the Southwest. They just kind of say, "Oh, it's sunny. It's great, sunny. It's great weather," but they don't realize it's basically a desert that people try to live in. It's an odd situation.
Well, Thailand for a good portion of the year is dry. There's humidity in the air, but it's dry.
Hmm.
I mean, really dry. I was there one year and it didn't rain for 6 fucking months. During the winter time. That's why, their plants finish in March, April. And we try to cut them down before April because that's when the rain starts. But be between October, it was like October, middle of October to like April 1st, there was no rain my first year in Thailand.
Uh,
I should say my first
yeah,
full year
and
in
people
Thailand.
don't realize in LA it's like a Tinder, and so all it takes is one little fucking spark. And then you hear all this stupid goddamn shit about how, oh, they don't have enough water. They're not providing enough water. Like, you people are so fucking stupid. Uh, Try opening up every fire hydrant in a city and see what happens. You know what I mean? So try to
No
have
pressure.
water pressure. Yeah, 100%. Oh, they don't have enough water pressure. They're trying to fight literally a World War II level fucking fire on two sides of the city. Shut the fuck up. I mean, Jesus Christ, these people.
Well,
Something
come
else.
on.
Everybody's an
Chicago
armchair
burnt
expert,
down.
I tell you.
Part of New York burnt down. San Francisco had the earthquake. Mother Nature's a bitch,
Hardcore is
you
investing is
know.
life-saving in pogs. There you go. Or what's the one? They have them in Philo. They obviously lasted through the end of the world. The candy dispensers. What are they called? The Pez dispensers. I'm going to invest in life savings and Pez dispensers. Obviously, if they can last through the apocalypse, they're going to be worth tons of money. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. This is obviously not advice. Please do not invest your life savings in Pez dispensers. All this
Putting
it's a
silver and
pleasure to meet
gold.
Dee and Mrs. B a few times, and they are beautiful people. That's lovely to hear. Uh, they certainly seem like it. That doesn't seem like they're acting. Folks, do hop on here though. I'm gonna go smoke this quick joint and then make dinner. It's actually gonna be a late dinner, honestly. So folks, hop on here and join the conversation. We basically haven't talked about weed at all today, which is funny because we didn't talk about weed the other day either. We were talking about what, scam baiting, I think. So tonight it's all basically been, collectibles and fucking collectible what, baseball cards and shit and Pokemon cards. Anyway, you see, ladies and gentlemen, we oftentimes discuss different things. Love for the plant is investing his life savings in his home grow, expecting negative returns for the foreseeable future. Um, Love for the Plant did have a good question. He said, "What will be worth good money 50 years from now that's worth nothing today?" That's obviously what we all would like to know. But if anyone has the answer to that, let's hear it right now. Not that all of us will be around 50 years from now, but at least we can try. Uh, Captain, you're obviously telepathic and psychic and everything else. What is going to be worth huge amounts of money in
I can't tell you
5 years?
because, I was brought up in the antique world. So I see a lot of this stuff and I hear some of these crazy prices that are being paid for things, but the things that I consider rare, aren't really selling or dropped in value because there's no one collecting them anymore. So you need to have collectors out there willing to pay for something before,
Hardcore. You're gonna invest in Pogs. Sorry. Go ahead.
I kind of said it before. If you're going to invest in
Do a
anything,
coin.
invest in silver and gold, tangible items.
Get your Hawk Tua coins, 3 for the dollar. That poor chick too. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth defending her, but she seemed like an innocent victim in that fucking coin. It was just some dude that basically decided to use her name, and then all of a sudden, rug pulled. I mean, I almost hope that she did make a fucking fortune off of it. It was such a ridiculous concept. Fucking, what was the podcast? Talk to her. Jesus fucking Christ. Whatever. At this point, that's the only way to make it apparently in this country. You gotta have your 15-minute idiot fame for fucking blowjob humor. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, Love for the Planet saying, tell us a good Thailand story that we haven't heard, Captain. That's a good idea. Gentlemen, folks, do hop on here. It's a lot easier to make
It
conversation
is.
more than just a
It
couple
is
people.
21 and over.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, hop on here and join the show, join the conversation. Don't feel like you have to be, I don't know, you have to wear black tie or some shit. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, hop on. Come on. It's a fun time here. We're just having a nice conversation. I'm going to go do some stuff now. I'm going to go smoke a joint and have dinner. But join D and Captain here to perpetuate the conversation a little bit. It's always easier to, fuck, it's still early. We're like not even basically just over an hour into it. We still have plenty to go, usually, ladies and gentlemen. D's usually here for at least another hour and a half, 2 hours. So hop on, folks. Join the conversation. It makes it a lot easier to, seriously, when two people are talking, it's even harder than 3, 4 people. So hop on, join the conversation. Man, we haven't heard from Couch Flyer, a few people. Folks, hop on. Love for the Planet, you're always welcome. Of course, you know that. Hardcore, obviously, come on here. And oh, he's saying he may hop on after he smokes a bowl. Uh, God damn, it's cold as fucking balls out here too. Although our cold is probably different than your cold. For us, cold is like 31 degrees. For him, it's probably negative 31 degrees. But anyway, still, it's cold as fucking couple of fucking balls anyway.
Where? Am I muted?
No, go for it.
Yeah, we're supposed to be like minus 18 on like Tuesday with the wind chill.
Oh, that's nothing. Check this out.
I know.
Southern Vermont Vintage is saying if someone had the drive, investing in silver and gold from the yard sales and flea markets can be very profitable. A lot of old folks leaving the business every day. That's good to know. I feel like I've heard people say here on the
Been
West Coast,
buying that for
maybe it's
years.
easier on the East Coast. I don't know. Polar vortex. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's
Been
gonna be
buying for years.
minus 40 Celsius.
Damn.
Freeze your butt off.
Yeah.
Make sure I have plenty of coffee so on the standby.
If you go back through my IG, you can actually see me one day here at the house breaking apart candlesticks and stuff like that for a silver content because I ended up buying them at a garage sale.
Cool.
Man, that's fucking hard work. That plaster of Paris on the inside, some of that can be a bitch.
Crazy, man. Oh, he's
Yeah.
one sugar.
I've got metal rods down them, and it's like, son of a bitch.
That's what she
This
said.
thing goes all the way up, and it's metal rod, so you got to cut it apart.
Mm,
After you smash all the shit on the inside, you got to literally cut it apart to get it off.
What are you doing? Come on, no, get your ass down. Oh, heavy boy. Kitty's trying to jump on the counter.
Thank God I only do that like every 4 to 6 months. Holy shit.
What, jump on the counter?
Bust all that shit up.
Oh.
Literally, I take a hammer to it.
Hammer time. All right. There you are. I don't know. Hello, Lightning. Seeing my
But
kitty cat.
that's been my hustle for like 30 years.
Yeah. Look at that hair. There.
Oh, you have the knowledge. Why have a job?
Yeah, true.
It just takes motivation. That's all. You got to go out to find it. You got to go out all the time. And a lot of times you don't find shit. And then one time it's like, boom, there's a gold mine.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep. See what Cat's saying. It's freezing. So yeah,
Yeah.
take care, Green Goddess. See you later. Cheers, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jason Lloyd.
It's only 69 here.
69! Well, how come I can't? Oh, that's why. I'm gonna try. If anyone knows, does anyone know out there about putting your going live on Twitch, going live on Twitch, and going through your YouTube as well? I've been trying to figure out how to do that. I might start going live on Twitch and YouTube as well.
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask on that one.
Yeah, I've been trying. I don't know how to do it. It's weird. I love to use some of the. I'm a member with some couple people. I can use their icons in chat. Yeah. Good job, hardcore.
So, like I had mentioned earlier, I went to this free seed day today, and no one was really grabbing any free seeds, but everything else they were grabbing. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I know
I,
the guy that puts it on, and I said, "Hey, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would have set up a table." And he looked at me and smiled.
I hate Streamlabs. Yeah, true.
You know, hell, it ain't my show. I'll go fucking bust out a couple pounds at an ounce a piece. Fuck yeah. Paid $200 to set up a table to make 1,500, 2,000 real quick.
You doesn't. Okay, hardcore. What is all this racket? What the fuck
But
is
I,
going
I
on
would
here?
go there prepared and
Get out
just,
of there.
have mason jars,
Yeah.
different size mason jars with different amounts in it. Okay, this, quart jar's got an ounce in
What?
it.
Yeah.
This pint jar's got a half ounce
What?
in it.
No. Yeah. But 1 second, Cat. I'm right back. Get out of there, you cunt. Come on. Beat out. Get him out. Get the fuck. You're gonna hurt yourself. Crazy cat. He was in between these folding chairs. It's crazy. They could fall over on him. What are you doing, you silly boy? Right on. Cheers, everybody in chat. Crazy Southern. That sucks, buddy. Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go. What's everybody smoking on in chat? I'm gonna go roll up another super pink cushion in a minute. Should have after the sneezing fit. There we go. Come on, hop on, guys. If anyone needs a link, just let me know. I can provide it with you. Just don't be a dick. Don't show your dick, and don't be a lunatic, like Humidor says. And we'll put that little sign up again. Maybe. Oh, there it is.
I tell you what, when I got back, I was smoking a lot more than I am now, that's for sure. I'm a
True.
lot busier too,
Yeah.
but I always get high before I go see the girls.
Right on.
Yeah, they're pissed off at me. Half of them are. They're all cold.
What about the Thai boy?
I don't have any boys down there.
Oh, true. I had some. I went out. We went over to someone's. We had a birthday party to go to today. And the birthday girl. Well, okay, it was a birthday girl. She wanted tacos for dinner, so ended up going out and buying some Thai chilies today. Put in my tacos.
Yeah,
Man, they're nice and hot. I love Thai chilies.
they're small,
Yeah, that's not what she said, but yeah, that's
but yeah.
yeah. They're small and they pack a lot of punch. They also had uh, they also had those other peppers. I can't remember the name of them offhand right now, but they're one's hotter on the Scoville scale. And I was like, no, that's okay. I think I'll just stick with the Thai chilies. They're hot enough.
Yeah, the ghost peppers.
Yeah, those things, man. I've never had a ghost pepper, but my cousin grows all that kind of shit every year, apparently. All those different crazy peppers.
There's a big population in Thailand of chili growers and peppers.
Right on.
That's a real big thing over there. But, you know, when you're used to eating spicy food and someone hands you a different type of pepper or chili, it's like, yeah, we'll try it.
Yeah, right on.
Especially if it's spicy. Then they don't have
Yeah.
to add as much.
I don't even use jalapenos anymore. I think jalapenos suck. They're like a green pepper to me. So yeah. So the Thai, that's the ones I usually get. They're 50,000 to 100,000. And then the next ones are Scotch bonnets. That's what they also had, which were 100,000 to 350,000 Scovilles. And the ones
And
you're talking, sorry, Capo. Alright.
it's not really the outside of it, it's when you eat the like seed of it that's really hot. That's the whole thing.
Well, no, it's not just the seed. It's called oh shit! I just had the word. It's in the pepper between the pepper, the skin, and the meat. I
Yeah.
forget the name of it. The actual name, the special name they call it. Anyways, yeah. And then you got the ones like Cat Move just saying ghost pepper, which is 855,000 to 1,041, whatever, which is really hot. In
Scoville.
And then look at the Carolina Reapers. My cousin grows those too. 14,000 to 2,200. That's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah. I don't eat hot shit like that, man.
Well, you don't eat hot. How do you live in Thailand then? Isn't Thailand like a lot of hot food
Yeah, I mean,
all the time?
what you're talking about there, you know, that's like off the fucking chart hot. And yeah, the Thai chilies, but you can tell them no spicy and they won't make it as spicy. You have
Oh,
to
okay.
understand, each of my meals are prepared individually in Thailand. So you go to order it and they cook it up right then. You have to wait.
Oh, okay. So you can just tell them no spicy, and then.
Yeah, it's all cooked to order.
Oh, okay, cool. I would just get it however they make it myself. For
They
me,
do have they do have like big things that they make up, but when you go into a restaurant,
hmm.
no, they just have like a base and then they add to that base and cook your meal right then. It's
Okay.
really nice. It's actually, you know, I'm sitting here and it's like fucking 40 pounds now that I've put on since I've been back.
And they put everything in bags, do they? Too? I know
Yeah,
that's what they do in India. Do they put this? Can't talk right.
the soup or,
Yeah. If
they
if
put that in
it's
a plastic bag and put a rubber band on it.
yeah, even if it's hot soup,
Yep.
like boiling. Yeah, I see that in India. In India, they do that. It's crazy.
Well, you got to watch how hot it is because it will melt the plastic.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, how is that not melting? You know what I mean? It's crazy because the soup's so hot.
Well, what actually happens is it gets the bag really hot and it's heavy, so it kind of stretches.
Uh,
Yeah,
thank, thank you, hardcore Caspian. That's the stuff that
capsaicin.
Capsaicin. That's it. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, hardcore Capsaicin. That's what the hot is in hot peppers. -6 Celsius, 21 Fahrenheit, where Green Goddess is. Yeah, Green Goddess, it's going to be really cold coming up, I guess. Let me just post that again real quick if you're still here. Um, this is what it's supposed to be in Ontario next week. Well, this week coming up. Oh, nope. That's just the no, I'm gonna post this again. Polar vortex to bring severe cold with temperatures dropping below -40 Celsius in parts of Ontario. So be sure to dress warm, Green Goddess, and make sure your car has lots of gas, so it's not empty. On empty, because it's not good for your car to be on empty. Extreme
You
cold.
know, when I do the conversion on that,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to be that much colder than us. And with the wind chill, we're actually colder than you because we're going to be at -18 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Well, it's so too cold for me.
Not Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. Shit, I'm high
Well,
as fuck.
yeah, yeah. I got you, Cat. Celsius.
It's not gonna, when you get below zero, it doesn't matter if it's 5 below 0 or 40 below 0. It's fucking cold.
Yeah. Oh,
It just rips through you.
yeah.
Because I was out today and I started out my day, it was raining. And then by the time I got done, 3 hours later, it was snowing.
Yeah, it rained here today, and then it got really cold. Now we have ice.
Yeah, the whole driveway's a sheet of ice almost. But when I was walking out there today, it was nothing but like water and slush.
Yeah. Channel.
And with this driveway, there's no way in hell I'm taking a metal shovel to that driveway.
Uh,
I did that for too many years when I was a kid. No way. I ain't doing it. Fuck that. And this one's even worse. So, yeah.
Oh, here I'll put. Sorry, hardcore. I'll pin the link. All right, Green Goddess, take it easy, honey. Drive safe.
Peace.
I'm gonna pin the link for softcore. I mean hardcore. Hi, hon. There we go. Hardcore. Uh,
Man, I've been up for 18 hours already.
go. Do we want to know why your fingertips are stinging right now? Hardcore. Maybe you need to go to the doctor to get a shot. Last 30. Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, get your hands warmed up so you don't get frostbite. No frostbite for you. And don't forget everybody watching Top Chat live chat for your better chatting experience. Oh, pardon me. There we go.
But yeah, being used to like, okay, Chiang Rai this time of year, my friends over in Thailand are complaining, and it's like, you're fucking complaining at 40-degree weather. And I send them a picture of my weather, and they go, oh, that's cold. I go, no shit. And you're complaining about what?
Yeah. So,
At least it gets up to like 80 degrees during the fucking day, dude.
Captain, that painting
Or
behind you is crooked as fuck, man.
the
You must not have
painting,
OCD.
this one,
Yeah.
it's not crooked. You're fucking high as fuck, dude.
crooked as a
It
judge.
that's the roof of the house or the garage, okay?
Oh, I see. Okay, it's just it was the optical
Yeah,
illusion.
I'm sitting in
Corner.
the yeah, in the corner of the room that just happens to be where the roof goes down on the garage.
That's the gable end.
Okay.
That's the rake of the roof, that slant.
Well, the gable's clear over fucking there.
Oh, then that's just the rake then. It's
Oh,
a half gable or whatever.
I'm gonna go plug in.
You have to remember, I'm on like the third fucking floor here, dude.
Fuck that.
Of a garage?
I've got 30 steps to get down to my plant. 31 steps down to my plants.
I
You
don't
must
like.
get bored. I still think you should grab a level though, just so I can be certain.
Oh, when I stand up.
Crooked like a judge.
You can see it's on angle. But no, that's pretty straight, buddy. Believe me.
To me, it was an optical illusion because I thought that wall was level behind you
No,
and that you were sitting further away from the wall or something. Forced
no,
parallax or something? Is that what I forget what they call that?
you can't see the yeah, soft blown glass vases here, but they're really short to the ceiling. It's only like 2.5 feet to the ceiling there, and above me it's about 3.5, and that's only a 2 foot span that it goes up that much. So the roof is like this right above my head.
I missed somebody.
If I sat back any farther this way, I'd hit my head when I get up.
Oh, that forced perspective and parallax and whatnot.
Well, cool. Everybody thinks I'm sideways.
Oh, we already knew that.
Oh yeah, every time I come on this show, I'm sideways. Man, there was a night I came on the show. Oh my God, it was so fucking high.
Don't forget to bring it.
Oh man. I can definitely say none of you were more fucked up than I was. But hey, it's after, it's midnight here. I should be
Hey,
fucked up.
who are these people?
I've had 18 hours of smoking in today.
Nice.
I went to that event, so I was able to smoke more.
Another little joint.
I lit up a joint today and attracted two people by the smell of it.
Gotta watch out for those scavengers. Scavenger.
Oh, Matt Couch Flyer. Hey, Couch Flyer. You are muted.
Who let that guy in?
I did.
Hey, Couch Flyer. Oh, that's why I don't got the ding dong thing on. I missed it.
So, Captain, you've been banging your head on the ceiling?
All the time. That's what it feels like lately, though.
There we go. What are you smoking on, Couch Flyer?
I got a jar of weed.
Holy fuck.
Yay.
D's on me. P.O. box.
He said
And
a jar, not 10 jars, D.
Oh, I thought you said 10 jars.
it's a big jar, but anyway, I squished some, and I've been puffing on that. Really nice.
Right on. Hmm. More coffee for Dr.
What-
Leave Me Alone.
What kind did you squish?
Pardon?
What was the flower that you squished?
It is Golden Goat.
Bah, bah.
Did you
No,
get a good return, or?
Yeah. I'm really happy with the return, actually.
I grew some of that last year. What kind of taste would you say that has?
I don't know. It's hard to describe. It has.
Is it like a
Is that you?
It's different dabbing it. Like I squish flour, and I get a very that you ever
chalky
been to
almost?
like a really old church, and it's like 100 years worth of incense been burned in there, and old wood. That's what I get off the dabs, but it's hard to describe the flower. Like if I'm burning it in a joint,
Soapy? Oh, that's not right.
Where's the seeds? Who made the seeds?
well, it's Irie Direct.
Right on. Irie Genetics.
Yeah.
Rasta Jeff. Right on.
Mine was
Yeah, they
actually
were on
a
sale a while.
cross. Mine was cross with Zam's Pond from one of the Caribou TV guys.
I'm gonna go see what that big fucking loud noise was.
It yielded okay. I mean, it wasn't terrific, you know, giant plants or anything, but it was all right.
Oh fuck, that's what it was. Little shithead. Right on, Coach Player. I've had some of the drafts that just stuff. It's awesome. Not Golden Goat though.
Yeah, I
Like
think I had Lemon Jeffrey before this.
yeah, Lemon Jeffrey is fire. Or was it? Oh shit, he has a couple of lemon ones. Was it Lemon Jeffrey or was it the other one? Can't think of it. Uh-uh. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna look up. Seeds here now. I'm gonna look it up. Seeds here now.
Look, I'm glad I stepped out to my truck to smoke a bowl though, because my truck battery, I let it go dead a couple weeks, or like a week ago. So now I
All
gotta
right.
fucking kind of start it every once in a while to make sure she wants to start.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I could just go on a long drive too, but I just haven't gone anywhere really long. But
You
no,
can-
it's 30 below wind chill out there. It took like 5 minutes probably sitting with the truck running for the heat to get up to like room temperature.
There's Irie. Yeah.
But just walking down the driveway from my truck back to the house, I fucking my fingers felt it.
Known for what the hell? Well, there we go. Jack Ripper. No. No. I'm just looking for that one that Rasta Jeff grew that I liked. Someone grew it and sent it to me actually in the mail. Oh really? Now I go through it all over again. Motherfucker. Hmm. No. No. Wow, these got Bebop. That's crazy. I thought that'd be retired. Yep, man. He dropped a whole bunch of new ones, eh? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I'm not talking to myself.
I'm contemplating the aroma of this delicate bud.
Jack the Ripper. There's Golden Goat BX. Was it the BX?
F1, I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Fucking drink's frozen.
I just saw BX on the way by. Oh wow, these all
Son of
got
a
Michelangelo
bitch.
and Raphael and Leonardo. I thought they retired all them. And Donatello. What? Oh yeah,
This
there we
one's
go.
not.
Golden Goat. Golden Goat F1. Orange Cows. I've never tried that. Lemon. Okay, there's Lemon Jeffrey. I think there's another lemon one. lemon sunrise, lemon Jeffrey. I think it was a lemon Jeffrey I had. And it was awesome.
Yeah, it's good, good, good. Like it.
I think that if I'm not mistaken, that would be also. Oh shit, who was it? Dave, Poor Pizza Dave, I think, sent me that. Anyway, how to smoke a joint.
So I think I'm gonna F2 these lemon G cross seeds that I've got
Right on.
because I've got another lemon G in the garden.
Mhm.
And by taking it from F1, since we found that canny terp one, I think taking it to F2 will really unlock everything, and I think they'll pop up more. Because I'd really like to find that sweet lemon candy terp. I hate fucking lemon, but everybody loves it, so why not give it to them in a sweet form with some gas on it?
I had another strain. I like lemons. Can never say it right. Lemon sorbet. That's it. Lemon sorbet. It was really good.
I
Yeah,
like
I stay away from lemons, citrus.
I
Mhm.
like lemon. Like the lemon rind kind of smell, that kind of lemon. I don't like the lemon cleaner.
Cleaner.
That shit gets me in the back of the throat, makes me, you know, I'm always, going for a drink of water after. Um,
The lemon sorbet is not like that, which is good. Can you open the window? Yes.
and some of the oranges are like that too, kind of astringent. You get that kind of like you gargled with Listerine or something in the back of your throat.
Yeah,
Now the
you
orange.
definitely don't want the lemon G, that's for sure. I tell people it's like taking lemon pledge and spraying it in your mouth.
Crazy. I
That's
gotta
the
be
terpene profile I get.
a lot of strains, orange strains for me. I have a hard time. I gotta be careful with them because they make me. They're very acidic for me and give me acid and make my stomach sick. So um Tangy, like strains like Tangy and stuff like that. Oh shit, my battery's gonna die. I gotta be careful with smoking. Oh, it won't make me feel sick.
Now, terpenes are a big part of our body. We have to remember that. That's why, I say the nose knows. And if my nose is drawn towards a weed, then it's probably going to have the effects that I like because my body's already attracted to it. But, this is the weed that you open up like a bag and
Huh.
5, 6 feet away, all of a sudden you can just smell it. It's like, yeah, like I did today, lighting up the joint. And I lit up the joint, and within a minute, two people came up to me.
Huh.
And it was like, you guys like the danker side of the weed. You don't like this fruity shit.
Yeah. Loud dankety dank.
But man, were there a lot of people there today that wanted fruity shit.
Come again. Thank you. Come again.
You know, it's funny you just said that, D. Today's weed and the market that is buying the weed today is like buying it at the quickie mart, man. That's how long the high lasts. Really short. You're in for a quick second and out, and the high is in for a quick minute and out.
Oh, Norwegian the
But
juice flavored.
it's got a nice flavor, but that's about it. Well, it's 33% THC. Yeah, it doesn't have any room for anything else. What the fuck?
Norwegian the juice.
Why don't you try this indica cherry or indica strawberry I have over here that gets you high for 2 to 3 fucking hours?
Dude, I'm down with that, Cap.
Well,
That's awesome.
And you know, those weeds aren't terribly high in THC. You know,
no.
a good indica, maybe like 18% is going to get you nicely fucked up.
Like my Death Star, okay? There's been different reports on Death Star, and High Times came out at like 27% THC. But the one I like is actually like 24.5% THC. It's got a different terpene profile to it. It's got more to it. And the plants that I really like, you know, yeah, we may test them out today and they may test higher, but I don't think they'll test any higher than 20%. But they get me high for fucking 2 to 3 hours. What the fuck?
I like to put a strain like that. Thank you.
I've got a few of them, D. And someone opened up their library to me. I've got everything at my fingertips. It's fucking unbelievable.
Mm.
Tuesday, we're getting together. I don't have to go out to When I go out to California, it's going to be for fun to warm up.
Mm. I don't believe me. I wish I was out by Green Fingers right now. Green Fingers area.
No shit.
Or in the freaking desert. Literally, I'm freezing, man.
Well, it gets cold in the desert, just like Chiang Rai. You know, when I'm talking, yeah, they're complaining because it's 40 degrees, but you have to realize that during the day it's 80 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And during the summer, nights are 80 some degrees, high 80s.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking sitting here all bundled up like you.
Yeah, man.
I'm freezing.
What is it right now in Thailand? Is it fall,
It's winter time.
winter?
Yeah,
What's the weather like
in the
there?
north. In the north, it's 80 degrees during the day and in the 40s at night
Oh man. See, Mrs. D
with
would.
99% humidity at night.
That's what I like. But Mrs. D would literally melt.
No, you'd be at this time of year, you'd be quite comfortable.
No, I'm talking about Mrs. D.
I
Mrs. D.
mean, you go over there and you'd think, okay, I'm still in shorts and t-shirt. You put socks and shoes on, toss the flip flops aside, but yeah.
Oh,
You know
dude.
it's cold when the Thais wear socks with their flip flops.
Socks and sandals. Not socks and sandals.
It's fucking cold, you do.
That's why I wear my steel toe boots, my ass stompers. I don't wear sandals. I wear boots, combat boots.
Yeah, well, then you'd probably end up with a problem over there if they don't breathe.
Cheers, Al. Minus 44 Fahrenheit. Wind chill expected. Wind chill expected. That's fucking cold too, hardcore. Come on, spring.
That's how fucked I am.
Fucking spring. It's almost time for my cousin to throw his poppies out for next year. Pure ghost. Right on, Al. Don't know what ghost is. Never heard of it. Does it make you give you the boogaloos? Just a quick programming note, by the way, folks. We're back on Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific for the Tuesday show on the Fumadoro and the Flavors main channel. Followed by Wednesday, the safety meeting, 12 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. There we go. Gives you a phone.
You know, it'd be really cool if you could do like a search and see how many actual strains of cannabis names are out there now. Because when I started this, there were like a small group of them.
What, like 3? Acapulco
Well,
Gold, Hawaiian, and that other one.
well,
Yeah,
we
it was
had
all
the
about location, right? It was Colombian or
That's
you
it,
know,
Colombian.
Panama,
Afghanistan,
Jamaican.
Brick,
Pakistan,
brick.
and now you've got Tutti Frutti Juicy, whatever.
Tutti fucking fruity.
Oh yeah, it's a different world, man.
Yeah, it is.
And then even look at the different hashes there are now. Not just like your Afghan or your Moroccan. You can get like super silver haze hash. You can get lemon kush hash. Captain's couple of Captain's favorite right there, lemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy.
It's just amazing to see how it's sped up so much. But, you know, a lot of this breeding, yeah, you're unlocking flavors, but when you look at the genetic part of it, it's like, holy shit, man. This thing's been crossed like 18 times.
Yeah, I've seen one of those a strain like that. It's crazy. Or 18 like the cross with so many genetics. It's crazy.
I looked at a seed pack today and it literally had 3 crosses in the female, and the male was another 3 crosses.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You'd literally have to sell like a 200 pack of seeds to even think about, okay, if I get a female on every one, I'm not even close to how
Yeah.
many different there are.
Pretty fucking fruity. Ooh. Wish I could smell that. Face fronts. And it's crazy. This is the sleepy one for me. This runs. I smoke other ones like Rainbow Runts, or this one actually, White Runts. And it's White Runts, man. That's a really good one. I really like White Runts. That's a good high. Over.
I don't think you'd be high if you smoked with me. I think you'd be stoned.
I don't know.
Some people don't understand the difference in that.
Yeah. I don't like getting high. I like getting stoned, man. I want that narcotic feeling. I want my body to tingle.
Yeah, man.
Well, I want it all.
Yeah.
I'm greedy, man. I want the whole package, man.
All
Well,
right.
my body's not hurting. My head is happy as fuck. Because it can go do other things than worry about the pain.
Yeah, my fucking arthritis is kicking up right now, my one leg, because of the temperature and the damp.
Yeah.
And this cannabis isn't helping. Well, it is. It does take the pain away and stuff like that, but doesn't take it all away, like how you're talking, Cam.
Well, the way I talk is, I smoke to get stoned because I want to separate my mind from my pain. And if I can get stoned and separate my mind from my pain, then I'm fine during the day. And that's what a cannabis allows me to do is separate the two. It gets me high. It lets my mind think on other things besides the pain.
Mm. True.
So it really doesn't alleviate the pain, but it allows my mind to wander away from it. So
Yeah,
it's not the
exactly.
focal point of my life. You know, I go walking up to people, oh, you don't look disabled. Yeah, but you have to understand, I've been living with this problem for 30 fucking years. And, you have to put on a smile and go on about life. You just can't be a miserable son of a bitch and stay home all the time. That would be a terrible life.
Mm.
I don't know. I like being a miserable son of a bitch.
Everybody must get stoned.
I've built my reputation on being a miserable son of a bitch.
So everybody knows what I breed for now is the weed that fucks you up, makes you happy, makes you giggle and laugh.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't find much, uh, I get into my own, I don't know. I don't need a hell of a lot of variety, but I do like having having something to pick and choose every once in a while. But
Fucker.
you know, I know what medicine works for me, and you know,
Losers.
yeah, I'm not against trying something new, but yeah, I'm always going to go back to like Gorilla Glue. That really, I mean, I do a couple of dabs, and like all the stress, and you talk about your arthritis. I have really bad arthritis in my neck, and I can actually feel it melt away.
Nice.
So there are some strains that work for different things. I wouldn't recommend it for somebody who's like strung out, like has anxiety issues or anything like that. I think
Wow, really?
it might be a little hard to handle, but
Oh, I love GG4, and I do I do have a high anxiety sometimes. It's just crazy. I guess it's just me. But yeah, that's one of the strains I do love. And Blue Dream, Doctor Leave Me Alone. That's awesome. And the Mendo. Mendo's good.
I like growing the Blue Dream. That plant is a panic, man. That grows some huge bud.
Yeah, I had my tallest plant the other like what now 2 years ago or 3 years ago was a Blue Dream, and it was over 8 feet tall in my backyard. It was awesome.
I can smoke Blue Dream like I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, Blue Dream is awesome.
It's that light of a smoke for me.
I love it, and I love the taste of it too. And then there's one called Rosetta Stone. That's a really good one for me too. It's a good one for other things. Oh. I gotta get some. I gotta find some Gorilla Glue 4. I haven't had some in a while. It's been a minute. GG4.
And not for me. I just reach over to the jar that says GG4 on it.
Nice. Nice.
Apples and bananas.
Oh, motherfucker. What?
Uh, this one, pure Michigan.
Dude. I want to try that one. That's on my want to try list.
All
You have
the
like,
caregivers' basements.
see,
I
just
got basement weed.
I gotta get a drone sent over to you, Captain. Somehow. 'Cause I love all those strains you mentioned.
Come to Michigan.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Hmm.
Poser.
Take off, eh?
It's only about a 3.5 hour ride.
Yeah. Really?
No, it
Yeah,
ain't
but how
that
long is
far.
it at the border?
It's actually quite easy to get through the border.
Not for you. That's why your
No,
car
not for
ripped
me.
apart. That's why your car ripped apart.
Well, I said for you, not for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm walking across that fucker.
Yeah. No doubt, man. Right on here, Mrs. D.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when the guy told me, hey, next time you come in the country, maybe you should just walk across because we're going to rip your car apart again.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, was
Fuck
that
me.
what
That was
side was
like,
that?
that was pretty much saying, welcome to our country and get
Oh.
the fuck out.
Yeah, we're full. Fuck off.
Don't come back again.
Don't come back, you hear? All right.
But hey, you guys didn't find all the weed. That was the biggest joke of it. I mean, I'm sitting there and the guy's got my backpack with my clothes in it, and there's 2 fucking jars of weed in it.
That's crazy, Cap.
Well, I didn't expect to get stopped, and cannabis being legal in Canada,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm a
Fuckers.
medical patient.
Yeah. Medical, eh? Fuck off.
It
Take off.
doesn't matter.
Tell them the next
Get
time,
one
tell them to
joint.
take off. Take off, eh? Hmm. No. I gotta look that up, man. That's crazy.
Let's see. I can honestly say
Hey.
that all the countries that I've ever been to, I've
Uh-huh.
been high in every single fucking one of them.
Nice.
That's 49 different fucking countries.
You've been kicked out of 47 countries?
That's crazy.
Well, in the late 90s, early 2000s, you could get what they called the Eurail pass.
Monorail.
And Eurail.
Oh.
And you could take the Eurail anywhere for like a month. Well, I wasn't spending money on like hotels and shit. And I was just traveling around Europe on that. And I would pick destinations at night that were overnight trips. So I would sleep on the train and wake up in a new fucking country.
Nice. That's a good way of doing it.
People talk about the Swiss Alps. Yeah, okay. I got to see the Italian Alps.
Hey, guacamole. Guacamole.
And the Eurail pass back then was only like a couple $100 for the month.
Crazy.
Yeah, and you could travel like that. Today it's all on like lockdown, and I don't know, actually. I haven't been over there since 2006,
Walk across.
except for my layover back from Thailand and Amsterdam. I'll take another 18-hour layover in Amsterdam.
Yeah, no shit, eh? I would too, dude. Yeah.
But I tell you what, D, if you went there during the 90s and early 2000s, it's completely changed.
Well, yeah. No, I know.
I mean, back then it was a fucking party.
No,
I
it's not
mean, for
like.
us, it felt like a party, I should say. We didn't have legalization here. We didn't have rec weed. We didn't have medical, really.
Mhm.
It was just the start of medical here.
Yeah.
It was the stuff that I was fighting for. I was out there. I was down at our capital here in Ohio in Columbus, talking and speaking and trying to get medical
Oh,
because we realized that we just couldn't legalize it back then, but we could get medical.
mm.
And that's what brought you guys legalization.
I'm just hoping it doesn't get reversed. Policy doesn't get reversed with the new PM coming soon.
You can't reverse that, dude. They tell the government to go fuck off.
Yeah.
That's everybody asks me, well, what about Thailand? What about Thailand? I said, it's already out. They can't put it back.
Bangkok.
The people will revolt against this. You can't do that. You can't give somebody something and say, oh, no, I'm sorry. We screwed up. We didn't mean to give you this wonderful fucking drug to escape reality. We want you to buy this alcohol or this fucking take a pill instead type deal. That's the way I see it.
Fucking muted.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's some really anti people out there, though. I mean, they'll just really. Some of the rhetoric is, you know, going back, decades. Using the same old bullshit, and conservatives especially. I mean, they don't want a dispensary in their town, or they don't want, oh, what about the first thing out of their mouth is going to be, well, what about the children? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Child sees you drinking a beer. What about that?
No,
That's,
you know what I'm saying.
there's no difference.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but it's that's what it is. It's the same old shit, and you still come up against that resistance no matter what. And I wouldn't take it as a given that there wouldn't be pushback against legalization. I can't remember, I can't tell you exactly what I saw, but there was something on television, about the concern of marijuana and the effects on the human body in the long term. Well, you and I know. I mean, I've been smoking for 55 years. Is it an addictive substance?
No.
I've only been
No, but
smoking for
I
55.
I choose to be high is what it is, because life is much more enjoyable high watching other people do stupid shit. Like try to drive a car. Fuck. I was on the freeway today and I had a lady like get upset at me because when you go downtown Cleveland, if you live here and you've lived here for a long time, certain parts of the freeway where you have to get completely over to the right hand lane and you're just flying past people. And it's like, I can see the road. You're in a fucking small car. I'm in a van. But I got up behind this lady today and she was upset. And I'm like, I was just waiting for you to get out of the way so I could go around the whole group of cars.
The passing lane's on the left.
No, sometimes it's on the right when you get into certain traffic situations. I just said certain twice.
Hey, hardcore, is that a dead logo you got going on over there that you drew?
Feel your face, yeah. Gonna be my adaptation of one kind of. The double one is like a mirrored image kind of. It's just my thing to go off of though.
Right on.
Sure, mine won't end up looking like it that much, or it will somewhat.
Oh, what happened to chat? So yeah, it's minus 11 here now, or 12 Fahrenheit. Cold.
Still 31 here.
It says 27, but the low is 12.
Hmm.
Supposed to get down to minus 44 here.
Fuck that.
Tomorrow is 7 to 14.
We have to see what it looks like tomorrow. Never saw it.
But tomorrow is actually 2 days from, well, 2 sleeps from now.
Wow. Minus 11. Oh, that's Vegas. How'd I get on the
Tuesday's going to be cold here.
Artichoke? Not Worcester. Minus 10 out by Green. Oh no, never mind. That's the trailer.
Yeah, the air temps here, it's only like 11 below or something, though.
Yeah,
Or the
that's
actual.
not including the wind.
Ooh, smashed. Something's coming for smashed. It's 38 in Worcester right now. Winter storm warning. These conditions are expected 1 p.m. Sunday. Additional alert for Massachusetts. That sucks. Monday sunny. I'll pull the snow.
Monday it starts getting really cold for us, and then Tuesday is really cold when I have to take my dad to the VA.
Or Monday. 3 on Tuesday. 1 on Wednesday. Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Fucking 1 Fahrenheit. Holy shit. Better than minus 40. Whatever hardcore was saying. Fuck that. What's up, huh? Uh-oh. Look out. Hey hardcore, you know the rule. No cock on the film. Or on the screen. You know, to show your white cock on the show.
That was don't be a dick.
I guess, yeah. Alright. The loophole. He found the loophole. Cheers, everybody in chat. I see you out there, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great night. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We're going to be here. Well, I'm going to be here for the next couple hours. Till about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's about 11 or 10 o'clock Pacific. Something like that. Hmm.
I've got to
Got
be up in five and a half
potato.
hours.
What is that, hardcore?
Ham soup. Or ham and
Ham
potatoes.
bone soup? Is that with beans?
No, it's ham and potatoes and like some carrot stuff.
Okay. Cool.
Ham bone soup or whatever.
Yeah, that's us fire. That's good for a cold day. Meal sticks to your ribs.
Oh no, my pulled pork sandwich gave me a heartburn today for my dinner.
We had tacos. And it's not even Tuesday. At the birthday party. And I brought those Thai chilies. Oh my god, they were so good.
Uh, April can't get here quick enough.
Yeah.
April 1st, April Fool's Day, I'll be in fucking Thailand.
Nice. I can't wait till spring, dude. I've had enough of this winter and bullshit already. April, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it is because I get in and actually get to see
Right
and taste the flower that I created
on.
and see if we win a cup or not.
Yeah. Right on.
That's fucking exciting, dude.
Mm-hmm.
My weed's going up for competition in Thailand.
That's awesome. That is exciting.
And the thing is this kid's only been growing for like a year.
Nice.
It's all the genetics, people. You don't have to be the best fucking grower in the world. You just have to have the best fucking genetics. Genetics are 99% of it. If you don't have genetics, you're not going to have good weed. But if you have good genetics, you're going to have good weed no matter, if you're a
Don't say no
beginner
matter
or an
what.
expert grower.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, D.
How's it going, man? Welcome back.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Captain. You guys got me going on cards. I wasted an hour or so. Probably more. They're all worth like $1 maybe on eBay.
Oh god, so you
Yeah.
sat there with some cards? That's funny.
Yeah, bro was like, oh, Scotty Pippen, Dan Marino.
Cam Marino. Lisa's out.
Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Elway. Yeah, but they're not worth anything.
Anybody remember Rocket Richard? The football player?
No.
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 Oh. He was very big back. This is when the Gulf War was going on. Just started. He became like this big football player. And everybody wanted his cards, all his rookie cards and shit.
Who's that?
Rocket Richard.
Maybe in Canada, not here.
Yeah. I'm gonna look him up.
Not during that time.
Honus Wagner.
Oh, spelled it wrong. There you go. Football. Footy ball.
Football. Over in Thailand talking football, and it's like, no, that's soccer, buddy.
Yeah. How about sing?
Football is this little thing like this big.
Foosball. Foosball. Who plays foosball? I'm just kidding. Welcome back to me. Humidor and
I
the
play
flavors.
foosball.
Yeah, foosball is fun. I'm more into snooker.
Do you play teams or do you play single?
Single.
Yeah.
I used to play in local tournaments every month.
You
At the
don't play
bar?
shuffleboard?
No, I can't stand shuffleboard. That's like playing curling without the poles. And I rather, just so everybody knows, I rather watch paint dry than watch curling.
The Danish word for soccer is something like foosball, like foosball.
Yeah,
Football.
foosball's
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, is foosball the actual name in some language? Not
No,
just the table.
foosball is a game.
The table, that's the table game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that the real name? Because it's basically table soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
might
right.
be an accident. Okay. There's this crazy festival going on now in India. Did you hear about this one?
No,
The
because the
Brahma
Indian.
Malay, something like that. It's
Oh,
I'm butchering that name, but
no.
they expect it's lasts for 45 days, but they
Oh
expect
shit, eh?
400 million people.
Do they work or are they all off?
Um,
We, you know what I
most
mean?
of
Like,
most of them are like some have given up like all their possessions, even their clothing.
wow.
This is like a Hindu religious festival. They bathe, they build this giant tent city, and it's like at the I think where the Ganges and some other rivers meet. The
Go
Ganges and
Thailand.
oh, it's crazy. Oh, you guys, if you want to see the craziest thing, it's kind of like if Dr. Seuss took took some liquid and was in charge of like imagining what the dead parking lot would be like. It's they've got like all these crazy horn instruments, and it's a lot of guys with the more dreadlocks than people in Jamaica. Like it's I thought
When
it was a Jamaican, and they basically a lot of them put ash. They cover themselves with ash, and there's like holy men and yogis, and they
or
dance around and do it's like people riding elephants, all this color, like people in ash, like with flat yellow and orange seems to be the colors of flowers. It's really it's you can just watch. There are these guys with these necklaces of skulls. Like it's basically covering their entire body.
Mhm.
Like they're probably not real skulls, but
No, I doubt that. Probably, maybe back in the day, probably.
yeah, back in the day, that might be like
Right.
warrior caste. It's like all these different
Yeah.
groups of people that go like it's led by these holy men and personas.
What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Do you know
Looks
when
like a
that
place.
did that start yet, Jeff? Do you know? Or when did it start?
Death Star? No.
No, no. Do you know when this Hindi holiday starts?
I think it started already. It's been going on for a few
Oh,
days.
that's interesting. So
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see Monday now when the scammers are back. See the scammers are back at work. Get back to scam baiting them, wasting their time. But yeah, because so I know there's one holiday when everybody's off. It's crazy. I just can't think of the holiday. It's not for a while now.
Well, this is the big Hindu holiday.
Ram Dosto Skimmer. Yeah, man. I happily take Dollar Tree Kush. Grown with love.
I don't know if they're like taken over by the gods or they copy them, and they also do things to show their worship. Like there's one guy that's like had his hand up in the air for so many years he can't even lower his hand now.
Crazy. You know, I must have a hard time eating.
Yeah, I don't know. He just one hand. Right. Well, yeah. How's he eat and wipe his butt, right?
Slurpee.
But
Or,
basically,
slushy.
people feed them, the pilgrims, like maybe rich people in America might donate money, and rich Indians, and they have these places where people go. They're like I said, they gave up everything, even their clothes. They're like they're in the procession, they're just walking naked. I don't know what they do for the weather.
Hey baby, how you doing? Weeble wobble, weeble wobble.
But they'll go to places, people will give them food, on these
Hello,
tent
baby.
areas or whatever, where they get food. They don't even have a bowl. This other group, like they had a bowl in one hand and
Uh-huh.
I don't know, staff, and it's just crazy. But I'm
Hey
telling you,
honey.
it's like Dr. Seuss, like these long umbrella, like a Dr. Seuss too, those long stem umbrellas with things dangling from them, and these weird instruments, drums that like they just like twirl the drums in their hands. I don't know what they call them.
Hey
and
baby,
and
what's that dangling?
something like on strings that hits them like a rock on a string or something. It hits the drum head, like a two-headed drum head, as a drum as it, and
Or
they twirl them, and you just go da 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 da, and it's crazy.
hey honey, show me some ankle.
So they started showing me sitar music then too, and clips on YouTube. And that's crazy too. Sitar is wild. And there's even like this something with like it looks like it's like a sitar with a giant gourd at each end. So like these two giant gourds with a sitar in the middle. And but it's kind of nice because there's no lyrics. The thing about American music is all these great songs. I play them for a while and they get stuck in my head. The lyrics will get stuck in my head. Whereas Indian music, it's kind of good
What
background
dude, I
music.
like Indian music. Especially like some Bollywood stuff. Some certain songs you play that you play a certain like I can't play it on this show because Jimmy will get flagged and flogged or something right away. But you play like this couple songs that I listen to, and it's like Indian people hear it's like, oh, it's party time, time to get down and dance, instantly.
I spent 4 years listening to sitar music that I really didn't want to listen to.
Yeah, I could see it, grating on you, but it's good change. It's good. Like I said, this crazy instrument that's like, what do they even call that thing? Let's look it up. It's like so it's got its own name. But, Indian people would know. It's two gourds in the end, and you have to play it sitting down. Yeah, you basically have to play it in positions. Like I can't even get in these positions. Basically, like to play the sitar, or like at this festival, everyone's sitting down. Everyone can just like sit in the most cross-legged positions. I'm thinking like, wow, everyone's really flexible. This must be healthy.
I'm just trying to find it and I'll post it in the link chat. Where the hell
Oh,
is it?
they call this thing the Rudra Veena. Is the name of the instrument. Rudra Veena.
Cool. Yeah, some of the instruments are really cool. Alright, well, I'll do it this way then. INC Indians Got Talent. Up on, folks. We're gonna be here for another hour. Well, I'm gonna be here for another hour. It's 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I was looking for the song. I'll post in the chat. There's two songs that I really like. And actually, believe it or not, it's India Got Talent. Yes, they do it there too. Mm. All Alright, I just have to go through my history. Anyways, cheers everybody in chat.
You can play a little bit of this video. I'll mute it.
Yeah, it can't be volume sound.
Yeah.
Because Shumi will get flagged and flogged by YouTube. They're a bunch of bastards. Someone really screwed his channels up. And we don't want Fumidor to get flogged. Oh,
Sound. Mute
Yeah.
'em.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Jeff.
See, I thought if I mute myself, it mutes that too. No. All right.
Yeah.
No, you gotta mute
done
the
it.
music. You can
Yeah,
leave
right.
yourself on. Just
Or
mute
take
the
a-
music.
I was
No,
I
you
was
can't.
I wanted to take a video clip of it that I could play or put it as my clip, but I didn't get to do that. Too bad. But maybe you saw that's a crazy instrument.
Yeah, those are awesome.
And so like those two gourds are like resonant chambers, kind of, I guess. And the sitar itself, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look it up. I don't know. I guess it's not hollow, but it's a really huge neck. Like the whole thing is neck.
I wasn't looking at his neck. I wasn't looking at his neck.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Oh, there's
Oh.
one. Okay, wait. Say na na. There's one of them. I have to go through. I'm going through my friggin' history list because I can't. It's the only way I can find it right now. Stupid.
So I would walk into sitar music every morning that when I walk into the chapter, into the store.
Is that Aiko?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it grading, but like at night though, if you're there's a relaxing music, it's kind of good. But this is a background music as well.
When
I
you
can see it just
play
getting great, but just as a change,
the same over and over and over, and it's like, God damn. This is when CDs are just coming out.
I don't even know how they
Wow.
remember it. It's a whole nother music scene. They call it, it's raga is what they call them, and it's just like a mel. It's kind of just like jam spacing, space and
Space,
a
yeah.
it's like based on a melody, a repeating melody, and when they have the drum guys in there too, and the drummers like they drum with their fingers, so it's like it's not just it's like kind of like playing the piano almost on the drums. The kind of drummers, it's they'll have two drums and they'll keep a rhythm and play a melody. Keep it.
Yeah, this is just sitar music. Just sitar.
Uh-huh.
No drums, nothing else, just sitar. And it's like, yeah, I'm walking in space and I'm never leaving here for the next 3 fucking hours.
This other video was they played at the Nobel Peace Prize reception in Oslo, so that's on YouTube, and they've got these guitar instrument, which I guess is a lute. They're talking about like a lute, I guess, is any kind of stringed instrument, and it's the neck is triangular on that. Like the strings come more close away from where it's kind of like strumming, but they never really. I don't know what they do. They strum and pick, and I'm not really sure what they're doing. But and at some other, I don't even know what that is. And they had guys playing that and a drummer, like a 3-piece thing going. Yeah, it wasn't even a sitar, but it kind of sounded like a sitar thing. This lute type instrument. I don't know what it's called. The stringed instrument. Indian guitar. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's like I said, it's out of Dr. I don't know what came first, Dr. Seuss or some of these Indian festivals.
I tell you what, I
It's really
flew into New
interesting.
Delhi one time, and just the vibe that I got from going through checkpoints was a country that I didn't want to go to. That's what I've decided.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's not India, is it?
New
Yeah,
Delhi.
Oh, New
yeah.
Yeah.
Delhi? Yeah.
That's Pakistan.
Oh,
Yeah, I walked up to a checkpoint and there were two women there that were very stern. And then I got pulled out
really?
of line to go open up my suitcase, and yeah,
I
holy
was saying more
shit.
in like the UAE or something. You were
No, I
filling up this
haven't
bowls
had a
and
problem. UAE's
well,
no problem going
huh?
through for
Really?
me, but
Those were they trying to get some money from you? I mean, you hear that a lot about
no,
India. You got to pay
they
to
just,
get things done.
they
Here's
were
some there.
standoffish
Oh,
and not very welcoming and like
Huh?
almost like military. And if I get that feeling with a country that, okay, flying in Vietnam, I know they're fucking communists, okay? I know that they're military controlled, but
Yeah,
like India and, just the standoffishness of
I
them,
wouldn't. I wouldn't
it
expect that.
was, it
oh,
was like, okay, I don't want to come back to your country.
I can see them kind of ignoring you. You're just like because they see so many people. You're just another person, so you're just like it's
No,
emotionless. No. Oh,
no. I mean, I had a pair of Fiskars, okay? And Fiskars are the pair that I have is the same size as the ones that you take the hem out of clothes with. And they threw a big fit. I've flown around the world with this pair of Fiskars
what's up,
in
huh?
my carry-on luggage, and no one has said anything. And they gave me a hard time about it.
huh. I'm just surprised. Really surprised. It's a huge country, though. Even like this festival is like just one part of it. There's totally sophisticated parts too, and just very.
We're,
What's
we're
It's a bit
talking about
most
a pair of
populated country in
scissors
the world.
like this.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, I know, but that no, that's the extreme part, though. I hope it's a huge country because it can't all be like that. I don't know. I've met Indians that are kind of like, yeah, just this is the way I've met that's really strict.
I
Like
just,
3, 2, 1, stop now. This is the end, and no more.
Oh,
it's no, it's just for me, it's just not a place I want to go.
I
Hot,
would.
too
I
dirty,
wouldn't want to.
people
I wouldn't want to
stink.
go there. Yeah, no, watching it on YouTube is much better. I was going to say that. In fact, I wouldn't want to go because yeah, just the smell. I mean, I've heard about the smell and
Yeah.
just just these people though too. You look at them like their hygiene isn't so great, but then also so many people and people smell. I mean,
When it's hot out and you sweat, yeah, you do smell.
the smelly parts of large concerts when there aren't facilities and it's like maybe a several day event, it can get pretty bad. Things, you know, like in America. Oh, I remember a toilet flooded, like basically the bathroom and shower place flooded at this one event venue, and it was just gross.
Hey, I remember going to festivals where all you got were fucking a couple porta potties and that was it, man.
Yeah.
You know, now people go to festivals and expect showers and shit like that. And I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, but actually, the smell would be, the least to worry about. I mean, like the water, for instance, like you'd want to stay away from this water that like 400 million people are bathing in. Or, take a dip. So it's just interesting ritual. They go in the water. It's
And
big
another
river. It's a big river. It's not a little one place. I don't know how many miles it's spread out.
as another
And not
remark.
every.
Go for it, Jeff.
No, it's all right, D. Go
No,
ahead.
you know.
I
I
was
just
just
lost
saying,
it.
another thing they don't forget, guys. Another thing they don't use is toilet paper. They don't have toilet paper in India, and they don't have 3 shells either. No 3 shells.
No, so like, yeah, I mean, maybe when I was younger, I would go and have done adventurous things like that under harsh conditions, but not now. And but looking at it on YouTube, it's really interesting.
You know, I've been traveling so long that, today people expect so much more and want so much more.
Pizza.
You know, I'm sorry, but yeah, there's times where I've been out on the road where I haven't taken a shower for 3 days, 4 days.
So these people probably never shower. So these people, I mean, this guy had his hand up in the air for years, and
Well,
and
Yeah.
like I said, and
But it's
everybody,
because of a
all the guys,
belief.
yeah, but
It's
well,
because
also
of a belief.
it is, but maybe also with the hair and a lot. Yeah, there is like right, like with Sikhs, that their hair is wrapped up. I mean, they're not cutting their hair. They're not, facial hair is. Most guys have these
and
beard. I'm telling you, it's these guys like it's really incredible.
don't forget, and
Oh, shit.
also they also use. Hold on, let me turn.
Sorry, sorry.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go. Peace.
Later,
Oh,
Cap.
okay, later.
Be safe, Captain. Have a good night, buddy. Crazy.
Yeah.
So in India, when they so you're talking about all the sweating and everything. In India, they use a lot of it's like perfume, but it's oil based. It's more oil based than water based because oil based
Right.
it will stay on for longer a period of time. So when they put that stuff on, the stink goes away, and you get
Maybe
like
if they do wash
and
the soap
they
nuts.
use a lot of ones. They use a lot of like sandalwood and stuff like that.
Covering up, yeah, and just having just different spices and different foods. It's
Oh,
gonna
I'd love to try some of the food there.
be something that you'd notice. Maybe I could just show these videos without playing. Oh, sorry. God, every time I touch it.
Like I said, if anyone's interested in checking out, like watching of India with like food and I know how not to get scammed. That's what a lot of videos are too. But it's very interesting to see. Go check out Carl Rock. Karlrock. He's
I'm a,
he's a guy from he's a Kiwi. What is he?
New Zealand.
Thank you. He's from New Zealand, but he lives in India with his wife. That she's Indian. But yeah, he does a lot of cool videos of especially the food. Oh my god, the food. And the food is really cheap there, guys. He showed a a video where it was just outside Wobble Park, which is a big scammer building. You know, they have little Triwalas and little stores, different stores, restaurants there, and yeah, it looked so good. Anyways, what's that, Jeff?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, that's uh the YouTube thing. I'm gonna stop it though. I'm afraid it's gonna start playing. But
Yeah.
I had it on there for a while. Huh? That was one of the guys. That's just like, you know, 400 million people. Half of them are as interesting as that dude. Maybe not half, but well, riding elephant. The elephants are all decked out too, you know, in like costumes and colors. And
I honestly don't think that's cool.
I thought it was interesting. It might only happen every 12 years.
Little beast to animals. But
Yeah.
big Porsche Christoph. Mona.
I'd like to speak with somebody new about that festival.
I'm just rolling up some runts. Nighttime. What's everybody in chat smoking on? Christoph, are you smoking the hashish? Ila Fakila hashish? I don't know if I said that right. Wee D. Yeah, wee says. Or is that what? But I think Christoph's is saying wee. Yeah, we.
So it's below zero here too. You guys talk about how cold it is. Yeah, we got a lot of snow in Colorado, Denver. It's a lot of snow. Up in the mountains must be
Boo!
really snowed in there. Good skiing weather.
wee. What's everyone else smoking in chat? I'm about to smoke some nighttime runts. I just can't think of which one it is, like always.
Oh, I was talking about some other shit too last time that I looked into
Speed runs.
that wing wing aviation, which does has delivery service. We're talking about like two cities. You were talking about that too, hardcore. Are you still there, hardcore?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so that's a alphabet company.
Google?
Wing Aviation. They've teamed up with Walmart, or they have some kind of contract with Walmart. So you can download an app through iPhone, iPad, and if you're in those cities, you can then use the app. I don't know what you can order from Amazon, from Walmart, but you can order some things from Walmart, like pharmacy goods and some food stuff. And it's like a plane with like a bunch of propellers. Some propellers
Are you talking about drone delivery?
Yeah, and some propellers facing forward. It's got some,
Order
drone
yourself some condoms or something.
rotors. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, it talked about, our fastest delivery. It bragged about it. Our fastest delivery, 11 minutes. That was a cool thing too. They had some good videos showing like how it works and what it's like.
Yeah, Alphabet
But
is Google's parent company.
yeah, so Paramount. So I was like, wow, this thing, it's coming soon. Might be might catch on. It's kind of serious. They're really trying, and they teamed up with Walmart. Some kind of contract with them.
Well, he was
In Texas and some other stuff.
Texas.
My fucking this tube of caulking is dry, so like I'm trying to
So wait,
salvage it.
so what you're saying, hardcore, is you have a dry cough going on?
The consistency of Play-Doh.
No. Too easy. Like your mama.
What kind of look like skulls so far? Not really.
29 pieces. Hmm? You need to take a soft cock and go home.
She said.
Alphabet has a lot of companies that are out there that are doing stuff like Waymo, also the self-driving taxi company, and I know somewhere around San Francisco they operate, maybe some other places, and they're expanding. So, but and then they, like AlphaFold, I think was under, just another Alphabet division, the Brain, Google Brain, with protein modeling with AI.
What?
Hardcore needs to get that app so he can order himself some new cock from Walmart.
I just gotta walk in the other room and grab another tube.
Actually, I don't think a drone would be able to fly in the temperature right now hardcore is in.
I think there's different drone delivery things going on, actually, that they're trying. Definitely in other countries. Oh, and I think that Wing might operate in other countries too. I think because the regulations are probably looser. It's probably one of the reasons. And maybe also it's spread out more, like maybe Australia and Africa, maybe places like that. There was that one drone delivery in Africa. Someone just used a plane. It was just a plain aeroplane drone. It wasn't any
Dumbo drop?
multi-copter,
Yeah.
like catapult launched. It was sending medicine around Africa.
Little parachutes come down.
Yeah, I think
Where's my order?
plane just crash landed, kind of. Or maybe it dropped it. Maybe it did drop the load. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, it dropped the load that was all bundled up. And then the other one had the drone copter that then would like lower another cabin kind of thing that had your package, and that thing had some rotors on it too, that then it could like place it like maybe like right on your stoop.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have seen a drone.
It could put the package like very accurately, because of like even the thing that lowered down on like a sky crane kind of dealio. It had its own propeller things to rotors, thrusters, things. So yeah, trying out different things. Oh, cool.
I'd love to try to get have you guys seen the news article? This guy didn't pay his bill for a Tesla, so the car drove itself back to the dealership. And they see the guy chasing it down the street. The guy's running after his car.
Self repossessing cars.
Oh, repo, yeah.
That's great. That's great. No more repo man needed.
That's when we need to get the boots.
You can get a warning on your screen. You have 3 more days to pay your bill, or your car, we'll leave you.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. And it was one of those the trucks, those weird trucks.
Damn, I hear so many things nowadays. They're just like, wow, I can't believe that.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Oh, sorry.
I think my skulls are looking like aliens.
And like that racing stuff, that and that unicycle racing kind of thing, whatever. This is great. It's basically like motorcycle racing, craziest motorcycle racing you
Yeah.
imagine, where they're like leaning over, like almost touching the ground, but only on one wheel, and there's no handlebar to hold on to. They're just like bound to have their hands out, like Superman style almost.
Hold on, I'll show it in a second. I can show it.
And they got like a display on their wrist that they could look at, see how fast they're going, and some other information. And maybe a remote control in their hand that controls their speed. I don't know. And the lights do show when they're braking or accelerating. So there's not as many crashes. Yeah. So the guy behind him knows. Okay, yeah, he's
There we
slowing
go.
down.
Here, let me turn my screen off. Done. And
The jetpack racing. They also do
right.
jetpack racing over the water. Like in Dubai, I saw this one where they do it over the water. And then this other one, they were doing it over land with a lot of padding.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I guess I didn't turn my background off. I just switched it. Alright, there we go.
I still can't believe this.
That's wild, eh?
It is.
Do you know how fast the top speed they
One of them on this wrist thing said 75. I'm thinking that's maybe kilometers per hour.
Oh shit, can you imagine you fall off one of those? Fuck,
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah.
road rash. Yeah, that's
But it
crazy.
looks really cool. You're like standing up and then like you squat down into the turn, kind of really lean into it, and it looks cool. Looks cool. Cool it's on, and it's unbelievable.
Ah! Just kidding.
Never would have
Okay.
guessed that.
Hey, I'll show you another one that see if I can find it. Have you guys ever seen camel racing? That's pretty funny. I
Like
used to watch
exos.
camel racing on some Egypt channel or something. It's in Dubai.
I can see people boxing in exoskeletons one day. In the not too, they might be doing it already.
What the fuck is this? Okay, that's ridiculous. That was like sped up. Oh, there we go. All right, it even shows the taking off. Oh fuck, I gotta spotlight myself on spotlight. Oh. And then you guys see the cars in the background. Those are the guys that own the camels that are watching their camels race. He's right beside them. Watch out, they spit. Well, that's why. Hold on. And the guy's speaking Arabic. I can hear Arabic in my ear.
So what's on its back?
I guess it's just a saddle with their color, so they can identify make sure what camel's theirs.
Okay.
I guess it's like a saddle, but they don't have any riders. So always
No, no. Okay. Sometimes they have riders, don't they? Maybe even children. I think I remember seeing
All right.
pretty young riders.
Okay, enough. That's enough out of you. Quiet. Oh shit, motherfucker! All tangled up in this fucking wire. Right on. All right, enough of camel racing. Yeah, Justin Bean. That's pretty funny. Justin Bean says, "Is this a seed giveaway?" Like a duck race. That's funny. Yeah, it's a new duck race for Zoom. Hmm. All right. Wah.
They probably have. They might have that. They can do those races and other things, other kinds of races.
What, duck races?
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know. I don't do them. I think it's a website or something you go to. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever done a duck race like myself. If I had to do a giveaway, I got someone else that knows how to do it.
yeah. The Uncle Rick was doing it Monday on his channel.
I don't.
Airplanes and
You get
other
airplane?
things. Yeah, yeah. It was an airplane race.
Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna roll another joint. Well, guys, if this is your last chance for tonight, if you guys want to hop on and come hang out with us, we're here. I'm here for the next half an hour. I don't know about the rest of the panel, but yeah, I'm calling last call. 2 o'clock's coming up. So if
Yeah, it sounds good.
you guys want to come hang out, let me know if you need the link, and I can post it for you in the chat. No, you didn't hear duck race, Doctor. Leave me alone. You heard camel race. We had a camel race. You missed it.
Well, fuck that. I'm leaving. No seed giveaway.
Motherfucker. Camel toe. That's how your mama had a camel toe. A camel's toe? Right on. Good to see you, martial artist. It's been a minute. Bonjour, Christophe. Comment ça va, mon ami? Justin Bean in the chat. Christophe. Jack Beanstalk. Humidor and the Flavors. I don't know if he's in front of this there still. Martial artists. A lot of the same people. Maybe I got everybody. Anyhow, hardcore. L Telescope Uranus. Cheers, everybody. Or you can get your name shouted out. Shout you out. We speak your name. Right on. Nice fat one.
Right on. Kind of like these cold, snowy days once in a while. It's
No.
like, oh, I once in a while, because I know I can't do anything. I'm not even going to try to go out and like do anything, and I can really rest and get into like just doing, not feel rushed. Like, oh, I gotta go outside and do this, or go drive somewhere and do something.
I hate snowy days. Yeah. They suck.
She moved down to America.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got the warm weather anyway.
I know.
Somewhere warm anyway. It's just we're the closest.
I just gotta move to a desert.
Yeah. Drive here.
Sahara.
Do any Canadians just go on houseboats and go south and stay on a houseboat?
Mrs. D's sister's parent or mother and father-in-law, they go every year from Canada. They're going soon. They're going to oh shit. Hey, Mrs. D, where's your sister-in-law's family? Where are they going? In the trailer? In the state? Arizona. They're going to Arizona soon.
Oh, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Huh? It's not my sister. Your sister's parent-in-law. That's what I meant. Whatever. Thank you. Yeah, Arizona. They take a big trailer down there every year and stay a while.
Yeah, that's good being a sunbird, but snowbird. But having a boat, like some Americans take this the inland, what do they call it? I forget. Inland passage. What's that called? You know, anybody? But it's kind of a loop. You can actually do a loop.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And go like through
The Pamela Canal.
I don't know. I'm missing a lot of this, but I was surprised that people would do this, like from Chicago area, I believe. You can go like to New York and then go down south to Florida and then basically go to Louisiana. And
right on.
Some way to go up again through maybe, I don't know, Mississippi or something. Or some. But I was also just thinking like you could just stay along the coast. I don't know. I don't know if you could do that legally or what, how you can do that. But it's kind of like if you had a boat and you can go and then you can just stay in that.
Crazy.
Just sail your boat down somewhere south.
I don't think your border patrol let me in your country. They see zombies, they like, oh, I don't know about this guy. But yeah.
Passage thing.
Martial artist. I actually got the munchies.
Oh, the intercoastal waterway. What I was thinking of.
Cool.
A network of navigable channels, rivers, bays, and canals stretches more than 3,000 miles along eastern and Gulf coasts. Boston, Massachusetts to Texas, Brownsville, Texas. Maybe I have to go back the same way. I don't know. But the intercoastal waterway, it's like people that are in boating, it's like a whole other world. Way to like, some people that like sail it like all year round, or maybe it's I don't know, half the year round. I'm
Has
not a
anyone,
water person.
yeah. Has anyone tried Dave's hot chicken yet in the States? Anybody in chat too?
No, do you know what states they're in?
Tennessee, and there's a couple other places. I know there's a couple different places in the States. It's called Dave's Hot Chicken. And apparently you can get like regular chicken, not hot. You can get hot. You get really hot. You get really, really hot. And then there's like red. There's like hot surface of the sun hot or something. Where it's hot like a motherfucker. But apparently it's really popular in the States. No one in chat? Oh, maybe we're not caught up to them. Or caught up to us. Dave's Hot Chicken. Mm.
The closest thing is Popeyes.
Yeah,
That's a pretty old chain, but that like Louisiana style.
I don't like Popeyes. I like I don't know if you guys anyone in the States has Texas chicken besides Texas, but there's a place here called Texas Chicken. It's pretty good. And we have Popeyes too. I don't eat Popeyes and KFC.
Yeah.
I don't eat KFC. It's gross.
Yeah, things have changed. All that. You know, like McDonald's,
Yeah, I don't eat McDonald's
definitely
either.
KFC.
I haven't eaten McDonald's in over 20 years. So gross. And it's funny. My brother's a big wig for in one of the head offices for McDonald's. Wendy's is okay. And Swiss Chalet. I don't know if you guys have Swiss Chalet there. It's a chicken place.
Here we go. So.
Whoops.
The capital. Yeah, I was thinking of Ohio before. The capital building this factory out there from Anderl. I've talked about that company. Anderl was like, They've got backpack helicopter and autonomous wingmen, drones. Yeah, they're actually building a factory out there. It would be pretty cool.
I need one of those jetpacks where I can just fly to you guys under the radar. That sucks, Justin Bean. I wouldn't want to work for them. Ah.
So, I know what Bud's doing. Did anyone you guys talk about that? Anyone hear from him? About the fires and I guess most of the fires. Everything else is going on there. He may not be too affected, but people might be affected by the smoke too. Yeah.
Mm. Not Monsieur. Hmm. Crazy, Justin Bean. All right. Ow. What a truth. Last call, guys. Last call.
All right, everybody. I'm going to be the first to go. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay warm. Peace out.
Later, Coach Flair. Thanks for coming and hanging out. That's cool, man. Come back anytime, man.
Thank you, bro. Good night.
Yeah,
Have a
man.
good night. Thanks, man. Stay warm.
Yeah. Stay warm.
Cold time of year.
Yeah, man. They leave a cook for us and they make different stuff with Big Mac ingredients. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can eat Big Mac's stuff. Food's gross. Oh well.
Yeah.
You want to go next, Jeff? Go head out.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Just have a good night and thanks for keeping it going. See you probably Tuesday.
Right on.
All right.
Thanks for coming and hanging out, Jeff. That's awesome, man. Hardcore? Oh, he might not be there. He might be freezing in his truck. Poor guy. Alright, well, I'll go next. Ladies, like Chewy says, ladies and geraniums. That's the end of the show. I hope everyone has. Thanks to everybody for coming and hanging out. Thanks to all the panel people that came on and hung out in the panel. Um, Thanks to all you viewers for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks to Fumidor, like always, for putting this shit together. Without our fearless leader, we wouldn't have a show. Uh, Programming reminder: now Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific, on the Fumidoro and the Flavors channel, the main channel, followed by Wednesday on the Fumidoro channel, the second channel, the safety meeting, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Pacific. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Um, Keep your stick on the ice, and remember, if your women don't find you handsome, at least they find you handsome. Don't be a hoser. You can take off, eh? Big force, take off. Marge. No, don't Marge. Peace out, guys. See you Tuesday.